Number 11 from Alabama, Javon Night Fighter Clark.
What is up, guys?
What's going on, dude?
Good to see you, brother.
I feel like I got to do a basketball intro every time I do the countdown.
It is. It just builds the excitement, doesn't it?
Yeah, it hypes you up.
Absolutely. What do you have? This is sweet tea?
Yeah, they got this new kind. Sort of sweet.
Oh, it's like a mixture of like real sweet and unsweet.
So it's subtly sweet, and it actually has that shit in it. Purified stevia leaf extract. It's the only type of shit with extract or aspartame that I've ever enjoyed. Usually I hate that stuff because it has like an aftertaste.
Oh, yeah. See, I was a high school wrestler, so I was a mini Rexic when I was going through high school. I'd lose like between 5 and 15 pounds every year. So NutraSweet, saccharin was the thing when I was a kid, but all those sugar-free ingredients that were in Diet Dr. Pepper, which was the closest one, but they're horrible. I can't even drink them. Yeah, I mean, I've always been a little guy though.
What up, B Shady in the house? What up, dude?
So Bex, John Smith.
Ross.
I am now John Smith, aka John Smith. I've got another guy on Instagram who has 35 of my posts. He has 3,500 followers, and he's following 300 people. I reported him.
Why?
Because he's me. He's fucking ripping me off, and he's messaging people that I don't know what his plan is. He's a scammer. John Smith is using all my pictures and likenesses to build his bullshit, and he's got a link to go somewhere on his site or on his Instagram.
Interesting.
Second time it's happened.
What up, Will B? Memers Anonymous, Drew Long, Budget Blade Reviews. What up? About to just chill with this on until it begins. All right. Sick. So Bex, what up, dog? Josh Worth, not enough Facebook groups. Oh, yeah. Join the Shadow Rangers group. We got a good group chat in there that's really fun. So check that out. Tyler Woody, what up, dog? Oh, yeah. The MASH pre-order is up. They're delivering in April. I think there's like, I don't know, maybe 20 of each left. That was what Brian told me like a couple hours ago. So I don't know what's left now, but I'm looking. A few left. What?
I'm looking.
I don't know if it tells you. You could trick it into telling you. I don't know if
that. It's not going to tell me how many. I'm just saying that they are both still in stock. The blue anodized. I'm just trying to.
He said it was like neck and neck. That there was like 20 left of each.
Which do you like better?
A couple hours ago. So nobody can bitch about the thing selling out super fast or whatever. You got 8 hours already, so I'm hoping it sells out over the weekend, but it's not a big deal.
Why am I not seeing Sezzle? I'm seeing
what?
PayPal. I'm not seeing Sezzle.
Yeah, he's got Sezzle.
No, it's not. I'm not seeing it.
He has it though. Just go to checkout or whatever.
I mean, I'm checking out, brother.
What?
I'm checking out.
It's on there, dude. I know he has Sezzle.
I've got PayPal or Venmo.
Hang on.
Or do I need to log into an account?
Yeah, he always says something about logging into an account.
All right, let me make sure I log in. Disregard. Keep talking to the people while I try to buy this Smash.
Yeah, it has like buy with PayPal up.
Yes, I've got the PayPal or the Venmo, and I can PayPal.
Yeah, I know he has Sezzle, and he in all his posts when he mentions Sezzle, he says make sure you log in or something. So maybe
I don't think I've got a. Let's do a Blue Creek account.
Yeah, make sure you use Lefty10 too.
Oh well. I figured it was better if you didn't get a discount on your knives, but I guess it pays you the same.
Say that again?
I guess it pays you the same if people discount on your knives, even though it's not yours.
No, so the way I set up these dealer exclusives, at least for now, is I just do it 50-50. So like they pay half and they get half, right?
Right.
So we split everything down the middle. So I mean, I still get my commission on the ones that use my code, but we split, you know, the discount gets deducted and then we split the profit or whatever. So,
Well,
no.
so it works both ways then. Please adjust the following. This email is already associated with your account. All right, well, let me reset my fucking password then.
Yeah, I wanted the knife to be like we talked about. We wanted the knife to be $120 basically. So the way we thought about it was we'll make it 135 and people will use the code and then it'll be like 120. So we factored in that like 90% of people are going to use the code.
Got it.
I mean? And yeah, it's kind of nice because I get commission for all the ones that use my code. But
I'm resetting my password now.
you can use other people's too. But
what up, Tony? Lefty 10,
yeah, we're
right?
gonna do a mash giveaway. We're gonna give away one of the pre-ordered ones. So you'll get it if you win. You'll get it when they deliver in April. But whoever wins, I'll get your information and I'll get it over to Brian, unless you already have an account there, and then he'll create an order for you. You'll get an order confirmation for a mash, and then when they come in, you'll just get it shipped to you. So yes, we are giving away a mash, and then I also have a growler in here to give away for you guys as well. So we got a growler and a mash given away tonight as a thank you guys for all the support, for picking up those mashes today.
I'm trying to get Brian to resend me my damn reset. I sent my reset password thing and it says we sent you an email.
Or Blue Creek?
To Blue Creek. I'm trying to get back into my account. I bet you I've got it. And I left my phone over there, so I'm just gonna sit here and suck it up.
Just go get your phone. Do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my phone real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Nuts for Knives, what up? Marcos, what up? Heath Sears, what up? I'll tell you how to enter when we get to it. I'm gonna make you watch the live stream. And then do the giveaway. That's how I roll. What up, Alex? How you doing, man? How you doing? Josh Worth, what up, dog? Nuts for Knives, what up? Northside Serpents, what up? Jesse Adams, my boy, what up? Rocky, my boy, what up, dog? He got mash number 001, serial number. I'm gonna get you a COA, dog.
Did he get the first one? That is awesome.
No, he was asking me if they were numbered, and I was like, no, I don't like numbering shit, because to me, you shouldn't number anything unless it's like a custom or like the CNC customs, like the Rosies. I get it. But like if you're doing production runs, why are you numbering shit? And then it's like you might do another run. Then you just keep the numbers going. And then I think like the EMP knives, the Nimbles and shit, every version of the knife has a new number series. So like it's number 14 of this version with this handle and blade, number 14 of the, like, it just becomes pointless to me. Some people just like it and I get it, and that's fair. I just don't see the point on knives like this, where we have 300 out there. There's going to be another 400. You know, who knows? We do the knife again. Like, they're different versions and colors. Like, how do you number that? I just don't see the point. But anyway, jokingly, I said I'll scratch number 001 on yours. So
I wonder if I can stack codes. Who else has got a code?
You can't. No,
I'm kidding.
You just can't, though. I know you can't. But you could try Knives Fast or something like that. Just make sure you check out with the Lefty 10 one.
I already did that. And there is no Sezzle.
He has Sezzle, so I don't know what's going on.
It's not a big deal. Maybe he just had to have it on this. I'm gonna find a different way.
No, he's definitely. I'm gonna ask him. Is Sezzle working?
Don't worry him in the evening. Continue.
I say he is logged in. Just curious, because I don't see it there. Here,
I've never seen it. Free
Wait, more
shipping.
options.
Do I
Let's
want free
see.
shipping? I've already passed that step, dude.
Yeah, so dude, you see where it says express checkout? It says PayPal or Venmo and then it says contact info and shit. You have to like follow
Oh, I
all
see
that.
now. Buy now, pay later with Sezzle. I see that now, but I've already processed my order with.
That's my point. You have to get to the checkout. Our site does the same thing.
All right. Do I want to use a
I'm gonna
different
say
billing
never mind.
address? Yeah, I got it figured out. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. It's
No,
just
we
coming
had
up.
the same problem on the Buzz pre-order because on the Stout, people were able to there was just a button for Sezzle,
It's kind of
like a
elaborate.
hotkey button for it. And then they got rid of it because Shopify, if you have Shop Pay, it wants you to fucking use that shit. And
Oh, no shit.
yeah, it's so annoying. So you have to like log out of your account and then act like a guest, go through everything, and then go to Sezzle. It can be a nightmare. What up, Gone Awry? Urban Woodsman, what up,
And the
man? How you
funny thing
doing, man?
about Shop
Good to
Pay
see you.
is I never had Shop Pay. I used to have
Thank
an
you.
app to track my shipping, and it turned into Shop Pay.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden I started getting just fucking hassled every time I try to check out with something else.
It's super helpful when you want to use it.
My
But
4 digit
because they
PIN.
hate fucking knives, nobody can have Shop Pay in 4. So you can't, and then it wants to auto put you into Shop Pay and you can't get to Sezzle or whatever. But like when you're checking out buying socks or boxers or something, it comes in handy because it's super quick. You can use Shop Pay in 4 if you wanted to. It's fast, but with knife stuff, it's a pain in the ass. Thank you, Facebook user. If you want to see your name, you have to allow it to show your name. But thank you very much. Josh Wilson, what up? One Moon, what up? Ryan Loesch, what up, dog?
Order 4284.
Steve Barr, what up? Yeah, he's killing it, dude. Joshua Custer, really wish I could have ordered the mask today since it's my birthday, but I'll have to find one secondhand. Simply don't have the funds. Well, stick around, dude. We're going to give one of those away.
I might have one for sale.
Win that. Maybe you win that. Dan Brock, what up, dog? Josh Branch.
Dan Brock, the man, the myth, the legend.
Mid Missouri. West Tech, what up? Everybody's here. What up? Moonwatcher, what's going on, man? Brock's in the house, my boy. Brock's what I like to call the vacuum cleaner. He's like, recently, he's bought so many fucking knives off me. And fidgets and shit. I love it.
Hey, I enjoyed watching fidget things the other night. I thought he was interesting. I really enjoyed that. That was cool.
I like having on different people, you know. And I'd never talked to him beyond like Instagram. You know, I've talked to him, but I hadn't done like a face chat or anything with him. Those are always fun.
I just ordered the black and satin.
What?
Z-Man just ordered one, and I told him I just ordered the black and satin finally.
Thanks, Z-Man. Appreciate it, man. Really do. You guys are awesome. Patches and guns. What up? And knives. I always want to say, what did that say? Patches, guns. Oh, guns. I like it.
Gotta keep it low key.
Tyler Woody, what up?
Hey, Ian Coates.
Use Keister Toast. Is that a code? That's awesome. Definitely use Keister Toast, guys. I was telling my buddy Jason from Puerto Rican with a Knife. I was like, dude, we have to get you a fucker 10 code. So everybody goes around using fucker 10 at White Mountain Knives and Blue Creek and shit. Oh, it would be so funny if the world wasn't so full of pussies.
Bro, I know. The pussification of America has gotten sad.
Brutal. 501, what up, man? Justin, Ohio, what's going on? Scott Teams, how do you enter? You gotta wait. What up, Tyler Stees? How you doing? I'll at some point I'll tell you guys to drop a hashtag in the comments. That's how you'll enter. Just got a quick hello. Gotta go hit the like button and a good night. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate you, man.
Take care, Robert.
What's up, dog? Thank you for being a channel member. Shout out to all the channel members out there. You guys are the shit. I'm starting to do I'm going to try to do members only videos or lives. I'm trying to figure that out. My fear is that I would do a live and then have like 5 people show up. And then it's kind of boring, because members aren't going to, they're not all going to be available at the same time. And then I'm not going to be able to time it well. So I just don't know if that's a good idea. So I might just do the members only video like I did last week. And I kind of did it as it was like a weekly recap and like what I have right now that's in, what's going on, if there's anything like cool I can share, that kind of stuff. Kind of a sneak peek at what's coming and shit like that, because I'm always 2 weeks behind on the videos. We got a new member in the house.
Jim K. Wood.
Jim
Welcome,
K.
brother.
Wood. What up, man? Thank you, Jim. Let me
And Josh Worth gifted 5 memberships.
I'm way behind. Okay, let me get that. I hate that YouTube doesn't or StreamYard doesn't show you. Thank you, Jim. Much appreciated.
I've got a split screen. I've got the comments popped out from YouTube, and then I've got the StreamYard over on the other side.
Well, thank you for doing that, because
so Eugene Krabs was gifted a membership. Twang Thang 68. My brother was gifted a membership. Dang Ross.
Josh Worth gifted them. Awesome.
Yep.
Dude,
and
thank
Tyler
you, man.
Steves. Yep.
Here, I gotta do that. This is how I gotta do it. It's so annoying. Watch this. Just so I can show them the love. There you go, guys. It's right here. Josh Worth gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, dude. You are the man. He's an awesome moderator as well.
Hey, Kevin, Knife Carry is asking, are the MASH versions 1 and 2 blade swappable?
No. So I confirmed with, and I put that in the description, and I put it on our Instagram. That's why we called it a V2 or 2.0 or whatever. Because the changes we made make it where the blade and the handles are not interchangeable. The hardware is. So you could swap hardware, but you can't swap blades or handle. You could try and see, but they wouldn't guarantee, like they wouldn't say yes, it would do it, because we changed the liner a little bit to try to make it more snug in the handle, because there was some vibration that I didn't like personally. And then we also added a little divot or concave to where the stop pin hits the blade, just to shore that up a little bit. Some people pointed out that they thought it was a little odd. It's still going to look the same, but it'll have a little concave so it seats kind of like into something. And for those reasons, I don't think they're going to swap. You can try, but I believe they also said they adjusted that's right. They adjusted the position of the detent ball slightly to make the detent more consistent, because I asked for that as well. And that's another reason it's just not going to line up with your blade.
I don't know if you're seeing this in StreamYard, but Will B has been a member for 9 months, and he says, holy shit, I've been watching this left-handed sack-obsessed goofball for this long. Did you see my mod that Chuck It FPV sent me? You notice anything about my gripper?
No, hold on, wait. Let me just pull this up first, then we can. Sick. Thank you, dude. You the man, Will. I appreciate you, brother. Oh boy.
Will be rocks.
All right.
I'm looking out for you. Can you notice anything different about my gripper?
It's all black.
That's right.
The hardware is black.
That's right. Well, the pivot collar was bronze. And Chuck It FPV had 2 pivot collars for his gripper that he got rid of, and he saw that I had it, and he just sent them to me. He did something kind and just hooked a brother up.
You also have a lot of oil.
I know, because I just lubed it up. I knew you'd see that. That's why I was going to grab my little CMB Predator cloth that I really like. I'm a fan of them, by the way.
Let me just catch a couple other people, because more people have showed up. Revolving Blades, what up? Blade Ogre, what's going on, man? And what are you guys carrying? I'll probably never get to that part, but let me know what you guys are carrying, and we'll talk about what we're carrying in a second. Jay, what up? How's it going, man? Should do what I do, John, and just make all passwords password. No, what you got to do is just make your passwords similar and remember the damn things. It's
I have
not,
a better
and if you have a
solution.
MacBook, it's so easy. I use Google Chrome and I have a MacBook and it fucking remembers that shit. Chrome remembers everything.
I use OnePass.
Yeah, or
It
you could
keeps
use that, but I don't know if whatever. Use whatever you want. I usually can remember my passwords, but sometimes you don't. Eugene Crab, what up, dude?
814
Who
EDC has
else
been
we
a member
get?
for 13 months.
Doom, what up? What was 13 months?
814 EDC has been a member for 13 months. It just popped up.
Where? I don't see it.
It's in the YouTube chat.
I'm in the YouTube. I don't see it.
Well, I'm just telling you. I'm
He's
looking
full
at
of
it.
shit. No, I'm just
It's
kidding. There it is.
green.
I see it. I see it. I don't know why it wasn't at the top of the screen. This motherfucker's been a member for 13 months. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Didn't know if being able to show this was a thing. Yeah, you probably get one every. How does that work? Do you get a pop up to like show it
Yeah, you can set that where, like,
every
when
month?
people go to your channel, it shows members that you're appreciating on your channel, and then also it'll show every month depending on how you've got your what are they called? Not the emojis, the badges. So if you've got them set 1, 3, 6, I think
Yeah.
it does it like that. So it just recognizes channel members automatically. That's one of the deals.
That's cool.
And I was going to say, I tried for the first time to use YouTube live, not to go live, but just to upload a members only video last night about 3 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep. And I'm
Why'd you
sitting
do it
there
that way instead of just?
because I wanted just to be sitting here. Because the way what I did last night is I started a series where I was going to go through my 4 Apache cases, just one at a time, kind of like a individual collection dive for members. And so I just sat here and would show a knife, and then do the next one, show a knife, that kind of thing. And it took about 14 hours before I saw it on the membership page. A couple of people were able to jump in to the live. So what I'm going to do in the future for my weekly either recaps, or I'm going to do these next 3 dives to get through the boxes, but I'm going to use StreamYard. I'm going to do the private live stream where nobody will be
What up,
really in
Nick?
the live stream, and then just upload it as a members only. I think that's the easiest way to do it
You
if I'm
could
not
do
using my
that,
phone.
or you could why don't you just record a video?
Like, well, when I record videos on my phone, I don't do a lot of front facing on my phone just because it's hard to set up.
What are you
If I'm gonna
using?
do,
What are you doing right now?
I'm using my webcam.
Why can't you just record the webcam?
I can, but what I'm saying is the only way you can record a video on YouTube is I would have to go to another video app, and that's something I don't do. I do a little editing by
No, but
stitching
your
myself.
computer can't just record it?
Yeah, they can record it,
Why don't you
but
just record it with your webcam and then
because
upload it to YouTube?
I just never kept, and it's just because of the way I've done YouTube, I've never kept my content outside of YouTube. So I'll either upload it from my phone and delete it. I've just started recording the YouTube or the member stuff on the computer, trying to find a way to do it. And the only reason I did that, I know the resolution's worse,
But
but
even the
Shane,
member stuff, you could just upload it and then schedule it, or upload it and set it to members only, or you
yeah,
could
I got to figure it
you could
out.
basically store it on YouTube by setting it to private, and then whenever you're ready,
Just make it to members only.
yeah. But what you're talking about, I feel like you could just use your webcam. I'm sure yeah, just use
Yeah,
StreamYard then. Do it like a
I've got,
podcast on stream. I do that sometimes.
I'm just trying to figure out the easiest way to do it and make it repetitive, right? Where it's consistent.
Yeah, StreamYard, I guess, would be the easiest, but I would say just use your camera or whatever. I don't know.
Right.
I don't think it's hard to set up your phone to that's what I'm using right now. I just put it in a like a gooseneck thing, aim it at you.
And I've got that app that you hooked me up with, Camo, and I've got it running on my StreamYard, and I've got a tripod that'll hold
Okay,
my
so you were
phone.
using that, right?
Right, but I'm not now because I use my
Right,
phone
but
to do
for
shit.
for this thing that you're trying to do, why don't you just use that? Don't use the app, just put your phone in the tripod and then record it. And then upload it. I don't know. feel like you're overcomplicating it, but maybe I'm not understanding exactly. But anyway, what up, Eugene? Mike McLaughlin, what up? How about lettering them? Yeah, A, B, C. That'd be great. And I agree, dude. If you don't get number one, it's just bullshit. Like, who cares at that point? So, I don't know.
I just impulse bought one and I'm stoked. I was gonna say, I said in a video, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was when I was doing my members only dive. When I came to the growler, I was talking about how I don't have a stout. I'm holding out for the high end growler because to me it's just the perfect knife. You know, it was my knife, my budget knife of 2022, and I love that knife. And then I just hooked up on a mash V2, so maybe that'll become my favorite knife.
We shall see. I do have one number one. My Urban is a number one. And I have the left-handed number one too, but I had to send it to get warranty work done. The less shit written on my knives, the better. Exactly. Yeah. Giving away a reverse tux next week. Sick, dude. It's awesome. All right. I'm way behind, right? Yes, I am way behind.
You are, but it's okay. I'm watching for anything that pops up.
Yeah, I just want to try to catch up. Gonna make a Divo knives patch with just the logo and not a specific knife on it. So for the Buzz pre-orders, we actually did that. We have a Divo patch for the Buzz pre-order people, but I think that's going to be the only way to get one. We might have some extras, we'll see, but it's pretty sweet. It's like neon colors and shit.
Did you happen to see Bearded Doom's unboxing today from Lancelot Leather, his sheath and his J-Cal Beard Edition?
I did not.
If you get a chance, check it out. It's sick. It's on his Instagram too. I'm waiting for Joe to tell me, and I like the way Bod said, you know, I don't really wait for Joe to tell me his books are open. I've been just messaging Joe saying, hey, buddy, when your books are open, let me know. I've got 2 knives I'd really like to send you with money.
Right. So what does he do?
Bod's just Bod, man. He walks through the spirit world, so he doesn't have to deal with that kind of crap. But you ought to look at it. It is beautiful, and I'm sure it's stuff that when Joe does it, he knows he's getting something that's going to be website marketing worthy, right? Because he's doing something really unique that he'll be able to take photos of. It's just probably a win-win. Where mine would be a little bit more muted, so to
Or
speak.
he's just better friends with him.
Yeah, I think Joe doesn't like me.
I'm just kidding.
I called him
Thank
Master
you,
Joe,
Josh.
didn't hurt his feelings.
Yeah, the Buzz pre-order was in October, Z-Man. But we sold a bunch to dealers, and we have like an extra 100 to sell. So don't you worry. We'll have plenty of buzzes. Anyone know promo code for eKnives? No, they don't offer promo codes. They do have affiliates. I tried to get hooked up, and they just have been like kind of ignoring me. I don't know.
They're a very small company. It's a guy and his wife, and they're the
Yeah.
fastest shippers of
Yeah.
anybody.
I talked to him for like a second on email, and then he ghosted me again. I think they're just too busy. He doesn't keep up with his email. So I don't have anything against him. But I think Metal Complex has a eKnives link you could get. But it's not going to save you money, but it'll help MC out. So it's worth doing if you're going to pay for it anyway. Twang Thang, what up? If she's a 10, you fuck her twice.
Show me the most beautiful woman in the world. I'll show you a man who's tired of sleeping with her.
Oh, God. Not bad getting kiddos to bed. Nice, dude. Yeah, I just did that. My wife's out. Actually, let me double check. Yeah, she's asleep, dude. She was a fucking pistol today.
Did she wear herself down?
What?
Did she wear herself out and wear you out in the process?
Yeah, so my wife had a bridal shower today. And so I got up early with our daughter. Usually Saturday I get to sleep in, and then Sunday I get up. But so I got up early with her, and then we spent the whole day together because my wife's gone. She's still not home. And just, man, try to get her down for a nap at like 1, which we usually do. I just read to her, and then I kind of just, see my way out of the room. She'll just try to keep talking to you and, hey, daddy.
Herself to sleep.
I mean, sometimes I have no clue what the hell she's saying. She's just talking a mile a minute. But I could not get out of that room. And then when I did, she just cried for 10 straight minutes, just said, "Daddy, Daddy," with like tears. And I'm like, fuck. So I went back in and I just couldn't get her to take a nap. So I'm like, all right, just go downstairs. I took like a 2-minute shower, like half shower, trying to keep an eye on her. I gave her like the iPad and took a quick shower. And I'm like, let's just go to the park. I figured I'd wear her out, you know. I took her to the playground. We walked around and shit. And then, like, all I want to do was get her down for a nap so I could fucking take a nap because I was, you know, dying. And, you know, that didn't work. I got her to the park. We hung out, whatever. And then she fell asleep in the fucking truck. So then I drove around.
Second wind.
Yeah, then I drove around for like an hour and just let her sleep. And then, you know, we came home, had dinner, all that shit. And then she had to be tired. So I got her down at like 9 tonight, which is a little early. And she's already out. So, but I'm sure she'll wake up for her mom at like 7 a.m. tomorrow. She's good, though. I mean, for basically years at this point, she's goes to bed around 8, 9, and then she wakes up at 8. Or you have to wake her up some days.
That's unheard of. That's just a blessing, dude. That's such a blessing.
Yeah, it's been good for sure. So I'm not complaining. It was just, you know, it was all on me today, so it was a little rough, but I enjoyed it. We had a good time. What up, Eric? Beard, nobody watches your lives anyways. Oh, never mind. Well, apparently nobody gets notifications. So what I did tonight was posted on my Instagram stories, and then I posted on my community tab. I'll start doing that because people keep telling me they don't get notifications. And what I think it is that they get the notification when you create the live.
Nope, I got it.
What?
I got it right before the live. So what you do is I go back to even though I get notifications enabled on all channels, when there's a live that I want to watch, I'll go to that live and I'll enable notifications on it because 9 times out of 10 they're not automatically enabled on the lives. So
that's what I'm saying. I think it sends it to your notifications when you create the live. It's like, hey, this dude's going live this time or whatever. And then you see it and it's like, okay, whatever. That's like tomorrow. Who gives a fuck? So then you don't get another notification until it actually, you know, I guess you don't get one at all unless you do what you just said. I don't know. I never get notifications and I don't care. I don't want notifications. Like, I know who's live when I want to watch. Like, if you like my channel and you want to watch the lives, you know it's Thursday night and every other Saturday. Like, it's not hard to remember, really. I know that Bees is on Friday. Casey's on Monday. I know Neves is on Wednesday. I know you're on Friday night as well. Like, it's pretty easy, you know. I know I can't watch any of them because I take care of my kids, so it doesn't matter.
And Zach's going to Thursday at 11, I think, Central Time, 12 your time.
Well, no, midnight, I think.
Midnight your time, 11 my time.
Yeah,
we're an hour apart.
I believe because people were talking about Thursday, so I'm gonna try to. I mean, I should be done by midnight anyway.
He did it, yeah. You're done.
I'll try to
overlap. It's not a big deal.
What?
If you overlap a little bit, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, but I mean, I should be done by midnight anyway, just because it's fucking that late for me. I gotta work Fridays, and it just makes sense to send people over there, you know.
Absolutely.
But honestly, everybody and their fucking mom goes live all the time now. So, like, I'll turn my live off and I'll go to, like, you know, eat something or go to the bathroom before I go to bed, pull up YouTube, and there's like 5 channels live. Like, it's just, you know.
I try not to do impromptu lives, but what I'm thinking, like last night when I recorded my members only thing, it was like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was amazed that there were several people that are members. I don't have a lot of members, and I'm grateful for every one of them, but that were in the chat. So I'm thinking, I'm an insomniac, so if it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and I go live, is that kind of being shilly trying to get more time, or is it just me trying to connect with people while I'm awake? You know, that's kind of how I look at it.
I don't think anybody going live at any time is shilly. I think there's only so much time in a week. There's only so much time in a day somebody has. If you like, it's your channel. If you want to go live, you go live. If it happens to be right in the middle of a live that I do every week, I don't care.
No, I'm thinking of different times. I just don't want to.
It doesn't matter at all. Like if you like, let's say, like last night or what was it, Thursday night that I was on. I ended the stream. I went, and I was on YouTube because I always go to YouTube after, and I gotta like switch over to. I gotta monetize it after. And I think Duty was live. Zach was live. There was one other channel. I can't remember who it was.
And I'm a viewer that bounces around channels.
Yeah,
I've always done that.
Like,
I've bounced between.
You see somebody, you like their channel. That's one of the channels you like. You go watch it. Like,
yeah, I just feel I feel like
care less. If you prefer to go watch whoever else is on, like who's on right now, I don't know. Metal Complex probably, Neves probably. If you prefer to watch that, go watch that. Like, this is when they have time to do it live. Like, nobody should feel like, I feel like there used to be this stigma, like people would get mad because other people were live. Like, it's a schedule and we got to respect it. And it's like, yeah, but like, if that's when you have time to go live, you're trying to promote your channel and do shit and hang out with your followers, like viewers, whatever you want to call them. And you have time, you should be able to do it. Like, nobody should give you shit for that.
Yeah, make you feel shamed. And I just think
like it pisses me off. Like one time I went live with Backpack B. We went live. It was like a Sunday night because we had a cool idea. We just wanted to hang out. And then, I got shit for it. Like, people are over in OCD for EDC's live. Like, oh, Lefty went live. It's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, we're just talking. We're hanging out. And if people
like, I literally spent the whole live going, go watch their channel. I don't care. Like, it has nothing to do with that. Just, I had time. I wanted to do it. And I wanted to have a good time. Like, I don't know. We Knives Hyphen. Awesome, dude.
Mike, that's right. I remember when Slicey got mad when people went live. And I think that kind of led to the final downfall, if I'm not mistaken. It was a little him talking in his live about somebody having hurt feelings because of that. And he was talking about Justin. That's when Justin was like, no, fuck you. I'm going to release a video.
That is what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. That's funny.
That's what
so he's got the Mash V1. That's awesome. Thank you, dude. And he's got the Wee Hyphen. That's a great knife. It's a really good knife. Fire Tack, Spanto, and 80s camo carbon scale. Nice. Ultra Tech, Microtech, Ultra Tech, McNeese 3.5. Tad
I want one of those.
Awesome.
I want one of those. Not the Tad Topo necessarily.
No, you're not late. Definitely go follow Javon. Oh, we got a super chat from the Doom.
Chuck it. Thank you so much again, buddy. Look how badass that looks. And I wiped the oil off that Lefty put out.
Shameless plug for my 1K live next Saturday, the 18th. Sick, dude. Yes. Everybody go watch that. And go subscribe to Beard of Doom right now if you haven't. Let's get him to 2K.
And in all truth, just Javon's recommendation, watch everything he puts out. It's just fucking entertaining, and it's informative, and it's just good content. Thank you, Doom, for what you do. I loved looking at your JCal Doom edition today.
Nice. Doom edition. I'm guessing it's purple with a doodad.
Oh, the doodad is epic for what the knife is. And I'll leave it at that because you need to watch it. Allie Perrycord sent the doodad. You see it on Instagram?
What?
The doodad.
No. I don't know
it's
what
cool.
that is.
You got to watch it. It just goes very much with the knife. I'll leave it at that. I'll put a little suspense in it.
I think Instagram stopped showing me Doom shit.
Instagram's gotten very weird ever since I switched over to a creator account, only because I wanted to learn the analytics side. I'm seeing all kinds of like my views and shit going way down. Way down.
Mine took a fucking tank when I switched it to. I think I did the same thing. I switched it from I didn't know that existed, and I switched it to like creator or
Well, they offer it to you
for
kind of like, well, why
business or
don't you?
something. Yeah. And now it's a business account.
Mine's not a
And
business account. Mine's just a creator
right.
account. I did have to list myself as a video creator, which I
But it
felt
like
weird doing.
fucking I mean, my Instagram used to keep up with my YouTube channel. And once I got to like 4,000 on Instagram, I just like now it just crawls. Like I'm at like 6,500.
Yeah,
And it's been
my
like
growth was
it has to have
constant.
been over a year since I've gotten like 2,000 subscribers, like it's or followers. I don't
Well,
know.
now that I find out that imposters are getting 3,500 followers, maybe that's cutting into my share.
Well, they're buying them or whatever.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't
I
know.
guess
Who
they are.
cares? My asshole smells like homeless cum.
What is your avatar? That is awesome.
Yeah, daylight savings is tomorrow. Yeah.
That's why I took a call a second ago. It was my mom. She calls me twice a year to remind me that shit. And I've got an iWatch, an Apple Watch. I've got an iPhone. I don't ever have to think about that shit. It's automatic for me. I just wake up and it tells me what time it is.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, he's awesome. I wouldn't even call him a smaller channel anymore. He's over 2,000. I think once you hit 1,000, you're not really smaller anymore. I don't know.
He's a legit guy. He's joined me a couple of times and it's just a delight to talk to. He's just a fun guy. I'd
Yep,
like to meet him.
yep, he's a good dude. Uh, Sorry if I missed anybody, guys. I was trying to skip ahead a little bit. Neves is wrapping up soon. Didn't he just start? It starts like 8:30, I guess. Show OTFs. Do you give me that comment every time? The only one I have because I did the review on the mermaid dagger and I sent it out. This is the live wire.
You really like that, don't you?
I just got it back from Casey today. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's my favorite OTF. Yeah, it's my favorite OTF at this point. It's just a really good EDC. It fires well. It's got a good blade. I meant to have him send it to somebody to fucking sharpen, but now that I have the emulsions from Lacey, maybe I'll just try to strop it.
I'm surprised you don't like that more. I mean, because stropping to me is so therapeutic, and sharpening, I just dig it. I
I
mean,
just don't. I suck at it. That's why.
but with the Blitz
Stropping, I'm okay.
360,
Like yesterday, I tried stropping with the emulsion. And I guess I was using the wrong one, and I was frustrated as hell. Then I switched back to the green shit I have, and it fucking worked better. It brought the edge
was
right
it too
back.
light? Were you using like a real low?
I didn't realize. I thought I was supposed to use like the 15 or whatever. That's what I was using, but I think I should have been using like the 1 or like the 9. I have the 1, the 9, and the 15 from her.
6 or the 15 is probably the grittiest. I would use the
Yeah,
6
I
or the
didn't know
9.
that. Now I know. So I was just making a dull edge, equally dull. My carry today, I got 2 knives from a new company. So this company is called Cavill Knives. It's like a new Chinese brand. And they got some cool shit. So this one came today. The name of this one's the Bucardo. Kind of got like
Thai?
a Ness Mucky thing going on.
Is it G10 or Thai?
It's Thai, an M390. It's black tie with
That's
gold
a nice
accent.
knife.
You can flick it off the fuller. Action's good. The detent's really good. Flipper's solid. It's not super lefty friendly. Like it works, but the flick is kind of hard. But that one's cool. But this one, dude, this one's fucking amazing. And I love it. This one's
And
called
what are they called?
This one's called the Denka Cavill Knives, Cavol. This one's called the Denka. It's designed by the guy Tiguis or whatever, and you'll see it has no clip, which is interesting. Which for me is fine because I'm gonna have Troy make me a slip, but it's got this really interesting thumb square.
Is that Damascus?
Yeah, so that's Damascus. So is the backspacer, and then there's collars. It's either Damascus, it's Mokutai, I think.
What's driving me crazy? Can you not get to that fuller?
I can sometimes kind of get to it, but no, it's
But
not a
seeing
fuller, it's a
it,
hole.
yeah, but seeing the hole and not being able to get to it would just kill it for me.
The disc is fucking really good though, the square.
It's an awesome looking knife. I
And
just wish
then
it didn't
it's
have the
a
hole in it.
liner lock. Really good action on it for a tiny knife. I mean, it's like, I don't know,
And you
2.5 inches or something like that. Here's the F5. Or no, here's the Micro Shrike from Urban East. I really like this too, by the way. But I mean, it's smaller than the Micro Shrike. So it's
and you
probably
say
like
it's
2.5 inch blade.
CAVOL knives?
CAVOL. Yeah.
Yep,
I
I'll
just
check them
tagged
out.
them in my video today. But you'll see if you get under that square and just use your nail, I mean, it fucking fires out of there.
I like
I,
the size of them. They look like they're very
I've tried
small,
using the hole and I can like, oh, there, I got it. But it's not really,
made for it.
no, it's not made for. But what it is made for is epic fucking pinch grips.
And I imagine it takes a lot of weight out of the knife too, besides the epic pitch grips. It looks cool
Yeah.
too.
But dude, I was opening a bunch of packages and this thing is a fucking beast for opening packages. Amazon warrior right here. So I did I ended up buying one. So I got the same version coming. That's gonna be mine. I bought, and then I'm gonna have Troy make a slip. I already paid him for this slip, so I'm excited.
It looks really nice. Do you mind me asking what range it is in? Like, is it in the 2 to 3?
The price?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's they're 328.
328.
Yeah, which I think is fair with all the Mokutai and shit on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, titanium in 390.
Yeah, and the titanium is like a brushed I don't know if you can see the brushed finish on it, but it's really nice. There's like little lines in the finish. It's really well done. They say they make some of their own stuff and then they use shops for some stuff. So, it's probably just, a conglomeration of shops over there who make these, but it's top notch quality. Like it feels, I think if I had to guess, it feels like.
Yeah, it looks kind of weird. You know what the body reminded me of is the PMP User 2. It looked real smooth and kind of elegant like that.
Huh.
Looks like what PMP does. I carried my new
I love
favorite
it.
Kunwu today.
Oh,
My
nice.
pulse on. I love this knife, dude. And I'm not the axis lock guy, and I've not switched the springs and don't think that I'm going to, because this knife ships with a replacement set of springs if one were to break, but then they also ship with a heavy set that supposedly makes it better detent type stuff. And then I carried my S90V chickadee that I didn't get from Lefty that's a full flat that I put a 17-degree edge on that I want to test it with Kyle Coonley's. Is fucking slicey. And that's a full flat S90V with my car to handle. That's what I carried.
Yeah, Casey, I get that, but like, I don't know what's being courteous. Like, you have a time, you go live Monday night at whatever, and you go live Friday day at whatever. What if somebody else that was the only time they could go live? Like, it just is what it is. There's so many new channels that like it's so hard not to run into somebody's time. So it's either they don't do their live or they run into your time. I would much rather have that person do their live than not do it because they're going to run into my time. Like, I give a shit. The people who care about your live are going to come to your live. But yeah, like if I was like, oh, I want to go live at some point on Wednesday, well, Neves goes live at 8:30, so I'm gonna do it right then. Like, if you could avoid it, sure, but if you can't, like, who cares? Or if you're just doing a impromptu live, I don't know. that shouldn't be something people have to worry about getting backlash on, I guess that's my point. Like, if somebody's holding a grudge because you went live, that
No,
person
grudges are bad for the person that holds them. I don't want anybody to hold
should
grudges.
eat a dick, is what I think. Duty is live right now. See? There you go. It's where I've been.
And I think Jared's live, and I know when I go live, and I try to, only because I don't have the stamina, but I go off before Stevie and them. But Bees goes live 45 minutes before me, and I know that I would probably have a lot more people in my live if there was another time, but there's just not a better time.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, I feel you, Douglas. I'm still here. Awesome. Thank you.
I always love
I'll
seeing
sharpen it
nuts
for
and
you,
eyes.
Kev, but you got to strop it because I don't have one. Oops. What? I don't get it.
I don't charge for sharpening, buddy, but you can send me anything and tell me what you want on it. I think you'll be blown away by what I can do with my Blitz 360 just because I've geeked out on it and
You
learned
got
how to use it.
skills?
I do. I mean, I've talked to Jared like about getting little tips, and then I just practice, right? I practiced on my Civivis first. I practiced on knives that everybody that gets a giveaway knife from me, be careful because you very well could cut your finger.
All right.
This one's going to Scott N. And that's not an easy knife to sharpen, but I don't know if you can see the edge on that. I try to keep everything right around 17 degrees unless it's a hinder or a hard use knife. Where's my paper? I got a coupon book in, which is the best times. It's better than a Sears Christmas catalog when I was a kid.
Nice. Yeah, see, I just can't do that. And then I get frustrated about it. It's just not worth it for me.
Yeah, if it doesn't give you relaxation, or if it's something that causes stress, walk the fuck away. I'm a big believer in that. I'm working with Dark Gravity now because I think he's got a really cool idea of some
No.
content that he wants to offer, and he keeps getting frustrated, and he's like, dude, I just don't like the way it sounds. I can't get started. And I'm like, take a step back from it. Just don't think you can't do it, because anybody can.
What is it? What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about trying to tell people not to get discouraged about trying to make videos. I was
Oh,
just jumping into that. I forgot what got me into that. Something made my squirrel brain go there.
yeah, there's a lot of people who they want to have the perfect video for their first video. There's just no way to do it. You got to just fucking do it.
Ian, I think the
Later,
Sabin's, they're
Casey.
both
Thanks for
thin,
coming
aren't
by,
they?
dude.
They're thin behind the edge. I would look at it to see what the factory bevel was, and I would probably look at 17 and 17 and a half have just been good for almost everything for me, except for, the thicker bladed knives. And it doesn't lay them back too far. It just gives them the way I like them to slice. But again, I think a Sabenza and a Zahn are going to be set up to cut unless they're not slicing the way you want them to.
Right. Yeah. The live wire is intriguing, but for the price, I'd spend a little more for an axial shift. Yeah, see, here's the thing, man. Like, I've had all of those. The live wire is better than the shift. The live wire is better than the Recon 35, in my opinion, because it actually looks good. Like, the Recon 35 just, I don't know, it's kind of ugly to me. I love the reversible clip on here. It's just like a sleek EDC design, and that's what's so good about it. It's so slim. It's super ergonomic in your hand. It fires really well. It's got a normal-ish blade. It's not like some crazy, Tanto or like dagger grind or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like an EDC blade.
Yeah. Hang on. I think my wife saw. I assume that's what the dogs are barking at. But
I have never ever. I've had one OTF before I was really into the knife game, but I've never been drawn to them. The first OTF I'm gonna get is a, and I don't do automatics either. This is one of my only automatics besides the Boker and a little Kershaw. But I am going to get the Riot little M, the little small locking gravity knife that everybody's raving
Exo, you
about.
mean?
Yes, the XOM.
That's not really an OTF though.
No, but for me, the whole idea of an OTF or a knife that comes out the front is nothing that I find appealing. And the only reason I like the Riot, even though it's not a traditional spring-loaded OTF, is the engineering behind it. I have no. I remember when A to Z EDC picked up several and went through a phase, and I was like, dude, what is the point? For one, they're hard for me to actuate, and I know some of them aren't. But then
That's what I
again,
love about the live wire too. It's just really easy to use.
I just can't imagine carrying one. I mean, I don't carry this, and I love this little knife. This is my little
Yeah.
ProTac
No, I
Newport.
totally get it. The Exo is cool. I have one on the way from Blade Ops. They sent me one, and I was kind of planning on buying one and getting like a slip for it. You know,
And it comes with a clip too, but a slip would be great.
now it has a clip, right?
Right, and it's because it's got the lock, so now it won't just open in your pocket. You know, you can carry it like an EDC knife. And they found out because Jared did a review. I thought this was really cool. The clip is inset, but it had the little, to quote bees, mushroom growing in the shade, the little ball cap screw.
Yeah.
So Jared pointed out, Riot was like, "We're changing it. Anybody who gets one who has a problem with that, hit us up. We'll send you a flat screw." I think that's pretty strong.
I guess. I don't
Now,
know.
how long will you wait for it? But I mean, they're responsive, right? I mean, that's one of their, I guess, their designs.
They actually said that?
Me, are you asking me?
Yeah.
That's what Jared said. Jared, that's all coming from Jared's video, and I've never heard him say anything that wasn't legit.
Yeah, the original one I didn't like really. But this one's smaller, I think, too, which is appealing.
It is.
Yeah, that's the
It's
appealing.
right at a 3-inch blade. So 3-inch blade, 3¼ inch handle,
Awesome,
maybe.
dude. What's Monsterfied? That's somebody who mods stuff and I don't know.
I'm thinking I should have gotten the black blade and the blue now, but I don't think so. Always do that. I have buyer's remorse.
Giant mouse, ace grand with it. So the Grand is cool. It's a little too big, I think. And then it's Italian made, so it's a little, I don't know. I don't love the Grand. I think it's a good knife. I think it's a good knife.
I ordered
But
the
it
small
has
one
some
today.
issues, lock bar access. But they did
it'll
send
eat your
me
fingers off.
yeah, they sent me a mini one, the new one in titanium, and I'm curious to see how that is because it's still Italian made, but I think a more manageable size might be cool on it.
And a more manageable steel for them to work with LMAX. They fuck up 390, and this is a weird steel.
The original one was LMAX too.
Yeah. I never had problems with the original. I traded it. This is that Vanis.
Vanitas 7 or whatever.
Yeah, it's a knife, St. Nick's exclusive, and the only reason I got this was because of the steel.
Gotcha. I always think when I hear that it's like Vanex, it's like rust proof, but it's not, right?
No, it's a tool steel.
Yeah.
It's tool steel, but I did order the small one in micarta. I didn't get the titanium. Because I've had great luck with all my giant mouses. Even my Biblio is not soft. I mean, I've sharpened it. I've cut with it. It holds an edge.
It's 120, 150 more than I have. And he said it was 120.
It's $30 every 2 weeks. And my Snezzel is paid down to nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, again, the lock bar access, I think, is ultimately what killed it for me. And the detent was kind of weak on the one I had.
It's a lot easier to get at with the micarta I haven't tried the tie than the G10. The G10 makes it more challenging to get to the grands.
You have to just have it modded, I think, and just have it, cut out. Now, here's the thing with Giant Mouse. They actually gave me a code. So if you guys want to pick something up at their website, LeftyEDC, I think, it'll save you like $5. But anything they have made by Riot is top notch. Like the Nibblers, the Riv, the Sonoma, then the Nazca is best tech. A lot of them are really, really well done by Riot. But the Italian ones are hit and miss. Like you can get really good ones. Like how's your Biblio?
Great. I mean, it's the tightest D10 of any knife I've got.
I just had one in. Somebody sent me when he couldn't get back together, and it's a horrible construction. And then it's the D10 is insane. It's a nail ripper, dude. It'll rip your skin off if you.
Well, it's really sharp. Yeah, it's really sharp. But I mean, mine flies out, and I'm just kind of used to it. Plus, it's got the flipper. Yeah. And I've several times all my rowdy friends have sold their Biblios and talk shit about them, and I get it. But mine's been good, and like I'm the one that got the bad f5.5, but I still love it.
Yeah.
It's just got the limp dick detent.
Yeah, that's weird, man, because they're so good.
And I'll still love the knife, and I'll probably get another one. I'll probably get a tie or a G10, just not now because it doesn't really fill a spot. I've got a lot of these.
What's up, David? How's it going, man? Good to see you here. Good to see you.
Good to see all of you crazy people, you knife lovers.
David Helka, what up, man? Thanks for coming. Level on up.
This is my best Giant Mouse, if you want to call it that, even though it's just a Vox. The Dapper.
The Meekoff Predator? What is that? Yeah, no, the Dapper is probably that one and the Chillin are the two best Italian-made knives.
The Chillin is on my list. I've got it literally written down.
Now, if you're looking at the Chillin, I would just buy this Vosteed Nightshade for.
I've got it.
It's so good.
I love it. I want to compare it to the Chillin because I love the Nightshade that much.
It's better. It honestly is better than the Chillin.
How do you have them both? Do you still have the Chillin? I'm curious.
No, I sold it to G-Ball.
Does it have the same arch or is it a little different?
It's it has like more of like a little choil right here or flat. I think it's a little less of a banana than this.
I love that banana. That banana is the sliciest knife, and I think it's got like a 16.5 that I put on it.
The ergos might be slightly better on the Chillin, but this one's a little slimmer and everything, and I like that feel better.
It was $50. I want to say I paid $50 for that.
I forget the price, and their 154 is always really good, and it has a really good. That's what she said. Hole.
That's what I said in my video. You can't miss it. The hole hits your finger perfectly.
So and the detent's good. It has a ring sometimes. The Chillin was good though. They nailed the detent, but I had to put skiffs in it because it was hot fucking garbage before the skiffs. Like it was, you could feel every ball rolling. It was like, this one I haven't even touched this one, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with my Nightshade. Every Vosteed, that raccoon you sent, I love that knife. I've not tried any of the others, but I think Vosteed's on the roll. I mean, they're doing it right.
Yeah, they're doing good shit over at Vosteed, and apparently, in case anybody's curious, they actually do OEM work. I didn't know that.
I think that's interesting. I mean, I would entertain that if I was looking at doing lower end knives.
I don't know what their price range is because I didn't know they made their own stuff, but I guess they do. Or they have, their fingers in different shops. They can get it done. Favorite 1 or 2 sub 150 folders and favorite 1 or 2 150 through. So I would say for sub 150, I'd say get the Mash. Get the Mash V2 right now, baby.
$122. I just grabbed it.
But seriously, I would get that one because it's good. That Vosteed's really good. 150 or less.
I think the Max Ace Black Mirror, if you can find it in stock at 142 in tie or 148 with carbon fiber, is a great little knife. If you're looking
Yeah.
for a smaller knife.
I don't have a lot of knives in that price range as I'm
No,
looking. I
no,
don't have a lot of shit in right now.
that's your 25% down payment.
Anything from Asher is usually really good. But yeah, I don't know. I would say this Vosteed's really fucking good. Or really any of their Vosteeds, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I've not handled a bad one, and I've heard not really any bad reviews from people that I trust.
Yeah, no, the only downsides have been the button lock thing. And I just don't like button locks all that much, to be honest. That's what I've
I
found.
I did it on my video last night. I've never had a problem with the raccoon. I can I can beat the hell out of it. But my Vandal, which I love and I love them knives, fails, but it doesn't bother me because I'm
Yeah,
not
it
gonna spine
depends
whack
on
it.
yeah, it depends. For 150 to 300, you cannot go wrong with the F5.5. This is just a fantastic knife for, 230 to 300 basically
299.
depending. And then a recent one that's really good, it's a little over 300, is the Quiet Carry 9.
I've got one of those being held by somebody
So
in
good.
Instagram that they bought two, and I told them I'd get it Thursday, and I can't find the message now. I'm hoping that somebody sees my plea and
Did
reaches
you
back
search?
out to me. Yeah, I don't remember the name because I get so many
Yeah,
messages
but
on
did you
Instagram.
search the word 9 or whatever? You
No,
can search like
in
some.
your messages.
Yeah, if you go to the search bar in your DMs, you can search like quiet carry or 9 and you might find the message.
I bet I will. Let me try right now. You keep talking. Because I'm serious
Um,
about that.
this one's well over 300, so never mind. I don't know. I don't have a ton of options in that range either. I'm more of a like 350 guy, I guess. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Some Kunwus are good.
Kunwus are great. Jason
Compact
Grants.
cow for $200 or whatever is stupid good. The new Pulsar, I just got my hands on one, and I like it, actually. I like it quite a bit. I wish they would have the strong springs installed right away, and I wish the filler tab thing worked, but
What am I doing wrong? It's just pulling up where I tagged them, where I would tag, like if I pulled up quiet carry, or I'll say the 9
where are you looking?
in my messages, in my
Don't
DMs.
search quiet carry then. Just search the word 9, like NIN, or however you spelled it, you think.
Come on, Ryan. I hope this is you. No, that's Nas Live. It's not Ryan.
And then it should have like where you said 9 in it or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm searching for that, but it just doesn't seem to.
Yeah, it doesn't always,
It doesn't seem to trigger that. So I'm in my messages
how
trying.
Instagram is.
It
Sometimes it,
sucks. I mean,
yeah.
from a search standpoint, which is what I do for a living, they have the worst search
Let me
engine.
see if I can. So it'll say like, it'll give you a list of names, and then usually you keep scrolling down, then it'll say messages, and it'll kind of like filter through some of your messages.
Are you looking on your desktop or on your phone? Because I never use my desktop for Instagram.
Yeah, on your phone.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I use it on. I wonder if I
Yeah,
can.
so like type in 9 or quiet carry. The first results are usually going to be like actual pages, and then under that it'll give you like your messages. It even shows you like highlighted where you said the word 9, and it'll tell you
Yeah,
which conversation it was.
and it only highlights this
Yeah,
YouTube, get the 9, blah, blah, blah from
and it's
Lefty
just not going to
EDC.
work for you, man. The nibbler is really small, but it's really well made, and it's like $95. Sometimes it's like 75 on sale, and it's made by Riot. Like that's hard to fucking beat. But I agree, it is too small ultimately. The baby Barlow is the way to go in that size range. There's a knife that's 150 to 300. The baby Barlow, that's on pre-order right now. Let's do one of these giveaways. I know some people are here for that. What should we give away? The growler or the mash?
Do the growler first,
Do
just
the
because I
growler.
think the mash is the
grand prize. Make the people who stick around the longest.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Plus, it's fun. Why would you want to go anywhere else? I know if I had like some titties to fall into, I might do the same thing. But
I love it.
where did my little doodad
Dude,
go?
I didn't show you guys. Oh, I gotta show you something. I gotta show you something. Let me pull this up. Remind me that I said I gotta show you something. It's a prototype. It's a prototype. I don't have it here, but it's on the way, and it looks fucking good. So, remind me. All right, guys, here you go. You're gonna put hashtag growler. So this one I'm gonna send right away. When we do the mash giveaway, that's gonna be you win a pre-order, and then it'll ship in April. But in this one, you're gonna get Lefty and Dead Nut stickers. You're gonna get a Divo microfiber 12 by 12. You're gonna get a satin growler.
One of the baddest microfibers in the game, by the way.
Oh, dude, it's the best. I use them all day. You're gonna get a growler patch, growler sticker, oops, Divo knife sticker, old school collectible LeftyEDC sticker. You're gonna get some food, and then you're gonna get a growler. This one is satin. All the ones I have, I personally like QC checked. So this detent is money.
They're such good knives. I mean,
ones are a little light, but they were still fine.
But they're such good knives. I mean, in the hand for cutting, for holding, for
but this one's like it's also got a good detent. So I'm
detent's subjective.
What?
Detent is subjective. I'm a big believer in that. Some people will whine about it being too tight, and I love it.
I can only base it off of my standard.
Absolutely. And your standard has been known. High. Well, and your standard's been well known and documented over the last couple of years.
That's true. Yeah. I think people can trust if I say it's good, then it's good. Sometimes when I say it's not, it's still good. But
just not good for you.
Yeah. Well, and people need to understand that everything we say is our opinion.
Absolutely.
We're not like fucking scientists or anything, you know?
And there's no way to really scientifically or objectively say this is good versus bad unless you're going to put it like, to me, the worst way to judge sharpness is that fucking cut test little tool, that little scale, because you can manipulate it. So for me to even try to go there or measure shit, why would I measure shit? I can't read a tape measure. I mean, if it's a half or a quarter of an inch, I can, but the little dots in between, I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Rip Nerd Club. Love to you and yours, Chef Rocky. Thanks, Rocky. Yeah. Brian shut down the Knife Nerd Club.
Did it just not work out?
It's just too much for him. He took on way too much, like
at one time.
Yeah, I mean, he's one dude running a shop. He has a full-time job as a fireman and a family. It's like me. And then trying to run a shop, do all that shit. Like I'm getting pulled from every fucking corner. So I know what he's dealing with.
And it's cool that he did it for a few months. People got shirts. It's more limited now. If you're a part of it, it was a cool deal. And, things have to change.
Right. All right, let's get this going. Damn, we got 131 entries. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to get in. 10, 9, 8.
Hashtag growler.
7, 6, 5.
They're still coming in.
Oh, they're still coming in.
Yeah.
4. You want me to give it 10 more?
No, you go ahead and give it 5 slow ones. I think it's.
5,
We just got 2 more in. One misspelled it. Dan Brock. Hold on, you
4.
got to stop for a second. Dan Brock, you misspelled it, brother.
All right, I'll stop for a second.
He got
I
it
think
right.
for the mash giveaway, I'm gonna make people go subscribe to somebody too. We should do that.
Did Sharif ever make it over 1,000?
Yes, he did.
Okay,
So I'm
cool.
thinking Jason, Puerto Rican with a knife. Maybe we can bump his numbers up a little bit.
I think you got your growlers in. You can count down now. Oreo Dave got in, and Brett got in, and Dan Brock got it spelled right.
All right, we got 141. 5, 4, 3, for real this time. 2, 1, draw. This is for the growler, guys. This is not for the mash. Before anybody gets all, I don't know. Who's it gonna be? Oh, Coprolite
Steve.
He just won something recently, my man.
Congratulations, brother. Sometimes you walk through the raindrops. I've had 2 auto accidents in the last 7 days. It happens.
You had what?
I'm just going to say it once in case anybody's watching.
I thought you said you had 2 auto accidents.
I might have said that. Fender benders. And I haven't had one in 50 years. So things happen. My point is, you can win randomly in like rapid succession, and you can also have shit like fly on you in rapid succession. Right. Luckily, I thought bad things happened in 3s, but the 3rd day, I got a call from Grateful Panic's work that he was at the ER because that stupid son of a bitch tried to open a paint can with his F5.5, and guess how that worked out for him?
Ooh, what did he do?
He was holding it in his right hand, trying to open it, and it slipped, and he thought he cut his right hand that he was holding it in, and then blood was squirting everywhere. He didn't know what he cut, and it was his left hand, so he cut like right here on his left hand, and it was gnarly. 5 stitches later, but they couldn't get it to stop bleeding because he can't feel his finger, so he did some nerve janking too. But guys, don't open paint cans with knives, especially if you're in a place full of tools.
Dude, I fucked myself up trying to open a paint can with a Lynch pry bar.
Paint cans suck. I don't paint.
I stopped carrying a Lynch pry. I had like one of those small AAPs, and
you did a video on that.
Shit out of me.
Yeah, you did a video on where it pinched you.
Yeah, fucking bullshit. That's like the whole point of the thing.
Paint cans, I think if you're going to do paint and you're going to do it with any kind of regularity, get the little metal tool that they give you with the can that allows you to go around there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that hurt when he cut himself.
Well, he said, I mean, and a lot of times when it's real clean like that, it doesn't. And he's not like me. When I cut myself the last time, which I was still married, it was 15 years ago, I was using a Kershaw chive. I wasn't into knives big time. And I was cutting a cat collar towards me, and I cut myself right here and laid it open to where like I could see bone. And I was throwing up out of the Tahoe. My daughter, who at the time was like 6, is in the back seat watching, puke fly down the window, wondering what's happening to her dad. And my ex-wife's driving me to the hospital.
All right, here is your mission if you choose to accept it. So in order to get in on this MASH giveaway that we're going to do a little later, you're going to have to subscribe to my boy Jason right here. Look at that. He's got a Divo MASH video up.
Let me pull Puerto Rican with a knife, make sure I've got him subscribed to.
My man. I'm going to put a link in the chat. You go subscribe. We got to get him to 500 before we do this drawing. Once he gets to 500, I'll do it.
I just subscribed, and I was not subscribed, and I'm mortified.
He's at 423, and we got 170 people or something?
Yeah, let's do it. Just right now, guys.
170. We can get him to 500, and then we'll do the giveaway right now. There's your incentive if you don't want to listen to me talk for another hour and a half. Go subscribe. He doesn't have EDC in his name.
I'm gonna keep throwing his link up, and I'm watching his subscribers live right now. He's at 477. He was at 423. So y'all are doing
Yeah,
good.
baby. Come on, let's get him to 500 and then go tell him we got him to 500. Isn't he live right now?
Good question. If I
Somebody said
knew,
he was on with duty.
well, maybe he is with duty, but I'm not. I don't know how to work these YouTubes.
Somebody
Let's
go
see.
tell him. We got to get him to 500, though.
We're at 491, guys.
Hell yeah, 495. Come on, baby.
Lefty is awesome, and you guys are awesome. Here's the link again. Just
5
click and
more.
subscribe.
3
Watch
more.
one of his shorts.
3 more. Yeah, make sure you like watch a video or something too.
2
So he
more.
doesn't
He's at
lose 'em all.
498. 498. Do I hear 500? 499. We're one away. Boom.
Come on,
500.
baby.
He's 500, baby. Let's get him a couple of extra love, and we'll go back and watch the
Boom,
video.
505. That's what's up.
Yeah, let's go to let me go to duty. See if I can find him here.
Yeah. Make sure you watch a video though or something so that he keeps that subscription. There's nothing worse than getting a huge bump and then losing them all like 2 days later.
I don't see duty live.
That happened to me once because Jared did that giveaway for what was that?
Yeah, that was when he did it for
The Mr. Amazing thing.
Mr. Amazing thing, and that's when he had to pull Red Wolf off because all the drama.
Yeah, I got like 1,000 subs and like maybe it wasn't that many,
but that was
overnight,
cool.
and then they all disappeared. They all went back to it. Went completely back down. So you gotta like you gotta watch a video or something, like something, leave a comment, just so YouTube knows you actually like you didn't just go click it and walk away. You know?
Yeah, just engage with something.
I think that's why they remove it because they see you click subscribe but do nothing else.
Great job, guys. He's at 513 subscribers now, and he's got a lot of shorts that you can watch. My first re-op. He's got the XOM up.
Now that you guys have subscribed to him, he's not going to be for everybody because he's a bit abrasive, right? He curses and stuff. But if you don't mind that, he's fucking hilarious. That's what I love about it. He's funny. He doesn't give a fuck. Like, I enjoy it very much.
And remember where Kevin came from. He was abrasive as fuck when he wasn't selling soap.
Yeah, when I started, I cursed all the time, and I learned quick. Like, you get enough complaints about it, it's like, and then I also just like I quit drinking. I just kind of in general. I had a kid, so I stopped like cursing all the time. So it just kind of happens. But he fucking cracks me up. Like I said, he needs to have a code that says "fucker 10." I would absolutely love
I'm
that.
leaving him a comment that you turned me on to him.
Yeah. All right. Oh, here. Thanks. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you drinking?
Yeah.
Gator Aaron just joined your channel. Thank you. Welcome,
Thank
Gator.
you, Gator Aaron. Bam. Thank you, brother. Yeah, my wife just came home. Like, were you drinking? Because she looked a little phased out.
She's had a good time. She deserves it. She's got to get up early in the
that's
morning.
why I'm like, go have fun. I got it. It's all good. So, all right, you guys did it. So let's pull the winner, right? And then we can dick around. We can let all the people who came for that leave. And the real men can talk. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Mash it up, and we'll do... I probably can't do hashtag fucker, so I'm going to do hashtag mash.
Yeah, you'll probably get flagged for that. I got flagged for my live Friday night for limited monetization. I just told him to review it. I don't think I cussed much.
Well, was it your live?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably not that. It's probably your thumbnail, or you shared a video or something.
I never share videos. Now I might have shared a website, but you can
Yeah,
do that.
because like, dude, the other not too long ago, I shared Big Idea Designs pen, and I shared their website, and it had like their video of it, and they flagged me for that because I don't. They
Yeah, I
they
don't.
must have had music in it or something.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't play videos, but I will share like Instagram
But they'll
pages and
tell
stuff like
you
that.
that that's what it is, and then you can just trim it out. That's what I do.
All mine has is because I've gone back and tried to find what it was,
Look
and
at
I
it. Did you look at it on desktop or your phone?
desktop.
Okay, then it should either tell you or it's just limited. Maybe you're right. Maybe something cursing. I usually
Yeah,
just have them review it and then they clear it.
or they don't, and it doesn't matter to me. I just am
Yeah.
wondering if I'm doing something obsessive, I don't want to do it. I want to get better at it.
Yep. So hashtag mash, you're gonna win.
That is a
Either
great point, D Metal. I bet it was the gore. I bet it was showing those pictures of those finger cuts. You're exactly right.
what was it?
People started sending me. We started talking about Grateful Panic's finger cut, and I got some pictures of some like Dark Gravity sent me a picture of his son. Dude, it's the worst fucking finger cut I've seen because the pictures where the doctor's pulling it apart, irrigating it before they stitched it, and it
Yeah,
looks like he hit it with a hatchet.
that's
I
probably what
mean,
it is.
yeah. So I'm happy to have that limitation. So they'll be like, yeah, dude, that's some gross shit. And I agree. I couldn't go get a Mexican taco afterwards
But
or a
you
Mexican
asked them to
pizza.
review it.
I did because I don't remember anything being bad in it, but I don't remember my lives because I'm usually just kind of buzzed.
Will you have some variants of the mash with custom potato anodizing done? No, sorry, man. Yo, check this out, by the way, while we're waiting. I'll give you guys another minute or two. Hashtag mash, guys. Oh, now I get it. He said he was going to have it monsterfied because it's a monster mash, maybe.
Yeah, Monster Mash.
Yeah, I think that was a long time ago. Sorry, just click. Check
It
out this
just clicked
haptic
on
coin
me
from
after the mashed potatoes.
NJT, dude. It looks like a fucking sunset.
What is that made out of? It looks like stone.
It's mokutai.
Oh my god.
So he etches it and flames it, and depending on the pattern of the mokutai, they all look different. I have like 12 different ones. Check out my reel from the other day. I put together one showing all of them, and there's so many different materials and patterns he does. It's really cool, and I always have them etched and flamed, usually at least etched, because it gives it texture to where my sweaty hands don't have a big issue with it. But it looks like a sunset, and this one looks like I don't know, 2 planets or something. It's fucking cool.
Very.
Yeah. Trying to break them all in. They take like a day or two to break in, so I've been carrying. I got like 5 new ones. So
I've got a
been carrying
mouthful
a
of
different one
shit.
every day.
But Jeffrey just donated 5 memberships. And I've got a mouthful of shit. Yeah, he's just a rock star. Jeffrey Dawson, I think. Let me see who it was. Yeah, Jeffrey Dawson.
All right, sick. Yeah, I don't see it over here, but wait, scrolling past. There it is. Let me pull it up for him. Then I'll pull the winner, guys. There we go. Thank you to Jeffrey Dawson, my man. You the man. Appreciate it. So I don't know where it tells you who got membership. Oh, D Metal, Crispy Critter, Kyle Coonley, and
Mike Inquisitor, Michael Ye.
Visitor. And then we just got another 5 bones.
Grasham.
I can't pronounce it. Grasham, maybe. Thanks,
I think that's close.
Lefty, for always looking out, brother. Yeah, dude, for sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. But let's pull this for y'all. Hashtag
Do you know which colorway you're giving away?
We get 150. Can we get one more entry? Come on. Come on.
Somebody mash out. Do they get to choose their colorway, or is it going to be black like mine, or is it going to be the blue?
They're gonna be able to choose. So they can get either the blue with black wash, or they can get the black with satin. Up to them.
That's what I got. Tactical Terry just put in, so we should be good. So did Brian F.
Yep.
Channel member.
We got 553. All right, so 10 more seconds, then I'll pull the trigger.
You're getting a bunch now. You're getting a little rush.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Boom.
Let her rip.
And this will be a pre-order, guys. It'll come out in April.
Yeah, you'll get it in April. Yo, Bill F.
Yeah.
Bill F. Yes, the V2 is still available. They still have a few over there. Last time I checked, it was probably in the teens for each version, so you still have a chance.
Let me check, because we bought a couple tonight. Let's see if there are any more left.
There's going to be more left. Which I'm happy about, because last time people got all pissed because they were gone in 3 minutes or whatever. I'm putting my email in the chat, Bill. Please email me your information. I need your email. You're going to give me that. And then I need your address, your social. No, I'm just kidding. Your address. That's all I should need. Your name, email, and address. I got to give it to Blue Creek so that I can have them create an order for you and you got to let me know which one you want, Bill. If you want the black with satin or the blue with black wash, I'm going to pull up the website now so you guys can see the two versions. And
while he does that, any of y'all buying it, don't forget to put in Lefty 10. You'll get it under $130. I think it gets it down to 122.
Yep. So we got them to 519. Good job, guys. Thank you. Blue Creek. So you can go to bluecreekknives.com/lefty10 if you want. That's one way to do it. Should auto apply, I think. I'm not sure. Here's the knife. So, Bill, you can choose blue anodized with black blade. That's this one. Black wash. It's 14C. Or you can do black PVD with satin blade and satin hardware. So you just let me know which one and send me your info to that email address and we'll get you squared away. And then, yes, you can put...
Kyle Coonley says, whose alternate account is Bill?
You can put Lefty 10 like this in the coupon section and you'll get 10% off, which is makes it $122.40 out the door for titanium and 14C 28N made by Kubi. And I think it's a good price. So definitely check out the mash if you haven't picked one up yet. We appreciate it for sure if you do. And
everybody's asking who the hell is Bill F. Is he talking to us? Bill's not waking up in the chat. He's not saying shit.
All right, well, that's fine. I'll give it away later again if I have to. Not a big deal. That's
what Stevie does. Says Stevie goes, all right, Bill, tell us about yourself. Introduce yourself to these people. Like Dan Brock says, who are you? We want to know.
Yeah, but Stevie's a troll. Leave the guy alone. Who cares if it's somebody's alternate account? It's somebody who's fucking watching and entered. Like, I don't.
But they're not talking. So maybe they're just somebody who's a giveaway guy.
Okay, that's why I fucking announced it, because I wanted more people to show up tonight. I mean,
just say hey, Bill.
That's how it goes. If I, like most lives, I don't do that, but I wanted more people to come in so I could advertise my knife, because I wanted to get some people to come in and buy it, and I gave one away to do that. Bill won. That's fine.
Bill, your party is waiting. Bill, your party is waiting, says Salamando.
Just saying.
Motion Lab identifies as Bill
for using an alternate account. Like, come on, Dan, go log back into your Bill L account or Bill F account and say hi, and then come back. Just remember to change your avatar.
We love you. We just want to know that you're legit, even if there are 3 of you.
I mean, what if he came by, entered, and then left?
That's true.
Then he watches it back, finds out he wins, and he emails me. I mean, I know I'm going to get some fucker who pretends to be him email me, but that's okay. I got a really good way of weeding those people out.
You know what happens to me, and I don't do, I think I've done 12 lives, and I've given away knives on other people's lives. But when I go down, because I don't have a pirate ship, I go to the UPS store.
Look, there he is. He logged back in.
Congratulations, Bill. We're just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, they're just being assholes. Don't worry about it.
It's that time of night. But I'll go to the UPS store, and I'll have somebody that's never won, and I'll start to read the address, and they go, "We've got their address in here. You've sent them something before." I've had that happen 3 times, and I
What
can't
is
put
that?
it together.
You mean under a different name or something?
Yeah, the mailing address is the
Bill,
same.
there's my email. All right, hit me up. Sorry, you got to tell me which one you want, your address, your name, and obviously I'll have your email because you'll email me.
Congratulations, Bill F. But yeah, so all
Later,
I'm saying
Tyler.
is for me
You
to
don't
get
want that knife is what it is. Yeah, I know. That's what it is. So go buy one.
$122, $30, and then once you get through the checkout process, says
Yes,
is an
Bill, I
option.
need your social security. I need your passport number, your driver's license number, all of it.
$30 tonight, $30 in 2 weeks, $30 in 2 weeks,
the
and
basic.
$30.
Thanks, Jared. Oh boy, you guys are funny. But so you're saying you'll get somebody will win and it'll be like Bill F. And you'll go and they'll be like, yeah, you have that in here already. And you probably shipped it to like Joe D.
Exactly.
So you're saying it's monster racing.
It's very well. What's odd about it is I use the StreamYard giveaway tool ever since you showed me how to do it because I hate the numbers game. But I'm still trying to figure out because I work in digital marketing and I'm trying to research how that works. But people win with frequency, and then obviously people are winning under different names, but they're still winning a random giveaway, which to me is not. It's just weird. It's a little trend I've noticed, just mailing shit out every week. And if I was smarter,
I've literally given away something once a week for years, basically at this point, and I've never had that happen.
I know it's weird. I would
ship with pirate ship, so like, and
you got a full list of everybody you've ever shipped to.
Yeah, plus I remember shit. I would recognize an address, and I usually always have some kind of conversation with the person. But that's why this StreamYard giveaway thing is better, I think.
Because it gets people in the chat. I agree. And I agree.
Yeah, you have to be in the chat, and then you have to see my email after. You get fucking vetted out by everybody.
Sorry, Bill. Who the fuck is Bill?
I've never had that happen. I also I will try to make sure that it's somebody that's normally here, and usually it is. Tonight, obviously, I advertised it because I wanted more people here so I could get more people to buy my knife. Because I'm trying to market, you know?
You're a good marketer. I mentioned that in my video, too. When I was looking at my Kubies and I was talking about Collins Designs, it wasn't passing shade on you. It was me trying to be funny about y'all's partnership. Which y'all are a great partnership.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think he makes the shit work right. You probably put the ideas out there, and then you market the fuck out of it and make it happen.
Yeah, we got a good system.
And if y'all get along, that's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is Sezzle for Blue Creek. I just went through that, and you're bombarded with PayPal and Venmo. But once you go to the checkout and go all the way through it, get ready to put in your credit card, or you can choose Sezzle right under that.
Marketing. Yeah, I mean, I figured I might sell a couple knives by dragging more people in here tonight. I think that's fair of me to do.
Hey, marketing affords me my knife habit.
Right.
I've been doing it for years.
No Sezzle? Yeah, no, they have Sezzle, dude. You just have to. So when you go to checkout, make
Go all
sure,
the way through, and
yeah,
like you're going to check out with the credit card.
do
When
the
you get,
do the guest checkout. Like fill in your info, go to the next page, and then put your shipping in. Go to the checkout page, and then it'll give you the Sezzle option. But if you go to that first checkout page, it'll only show you PayPal or Venmo, which is kind of
it's
cool that
trying,
it has Venmo or PayPal.
because that also draws your address and it auto populates where it's shipping it. That's why they kind of make that the
Hey,
easy
look at that. He's
checkout.
Lefty. My boy, Bill. See, Bill's a good dude. All right.
No, sorry, definitely not metal complex. I like that. You got to be funny, man. I love
Back
it.
off. Back off my boy, Bill. All right.
See, Bill, now you're going to be fucking just noticed in the community. You'll be a trusted member. You'll be here all the time. People will be looking out for Bill. They'll have your back.
I don't know, man. I think you got me all wrong there, El Cap. I'm the finance guy. You better be scared. Colin's like, yeah, I think that adds up. I'm like, all right, I got it.
Well, I mean, that's good because not everybody can be good at everything, right? You've got to have that. What's up, Jay Cameron?
I've had to learn a lot. Like, I wasn't good at certain things. I had to learn because of this, like, running a business thing, you know? So,
But it's invaluable stuff to learn. You would have never had to learn it had you not taken this venture, and that knowledge could pay off in 20 years doing something totally different,
Yep.
making dildos for
Definitely
men.
making dildos. Later, Buddy Blades.
Calling them the petite, prickly pickles.
Hey, Kev, when is the buzz coming back around for either a pre-sale or drop? I missed it in November. Yeah, they're in assembly right now, actually. So the pre-orders are going to ship when we get them. Dealers will get them. So they'll be available at dealers, and we have like 100 extra for us to sell that we'll, use for shows, sell to other dealers, drop. We'll figure it out. But there's going to be a good chunk of them, probably around 200 extra available. So you should have a chance at them. Maybe I'll do a live stream and market it.
I think that would be best.
When
When you market stuff, though, you don't shill it. There's a difference, and people don't realize that.
No,
I don't think people
most
realize
people
that.
realize it. Some people just assume anybody who promotes stuff is shilling, but and I joke around. I call myself a shill all the time because I fucking think that word is hilarious. I just love the word shill.
We're all shilling ourselves, right?
But shilling is where you'll just say shit's good and you should buy it when it's not, or you don't even really care. You know what I mean? Like, I promote shit that I think is good. I promote brands that I think are good. I build relationships with companies I think are good and are good people and all that. I mean, of course, I'm going to be wrong here and there, and shit's going to change,
But most importantly, you build relationships with your customers, and you listen to them, and you're humble when something's fucked up or it's not to your standards, because your standards are higher than a lot of people's.
Yeah. Well,
but that's why you'll be successful.
You learn a lot doing this,
Oh, yeah.
And I'm also trying to test the waters with shit, like trying all these different OEMs. And so there's bound to be times where, we just get it wrong. We use the wrong one.
But you're willing to come out and not just hold to the fucking fire and say, no, we weren't wrong. Y'all are wrong. You'll say, hey, we fucked up. We're getting better. We're learning. And that's
exactly.
I think market responds to that because we're all human.
Right.
But when you've got somebody going, no, by God, we did make it. And I don't care if you've got receipts. We did make it. That just fucking sucks.
Well, some people are just dumb.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, why not come out? I'm trying to think of that Carlos Mencia. Do y'all remember him, the one that Joe Rogan confronted on stage for stealing people's jokes? He had a comeback opportunity like 2 weeks ago where he did a podcast circuit, and one of his, and this is totally off subject, but it's the same thing. But Bobby Lee, who's a comedian who has a podcast, who had stood up for him, but then realized that he was stealing jokes, was trying to give him a path to redemption on his podcast. It's got
Right.
tons of viewers, and said, Carlos, just admit that even if it was subconscious, maybe you did pick up on some of these jokes and apologize. The community will forgive you. And Carlos was like, absolutely not. I know that those were my, and it was just the perfect, it's just a teed up. Even if you think you were right, but everybody that you do business with, you've been basically pushed to the side because people don't trust you. Say, man, maybe I don't realize it, but if I did, I am sorry. I didn't mean
Right.
to. And he couldn't say it. And it's just like, and maybe Jake Hoback has said it, right? But I've never heard him come out and say, guys, I should have been more open. I should have told USA Made Blades that these certain
He
knives
kind
weren't
of
made.
did for like 2 seconds.
But I don't think you would be like that. I think you would be more of a, I want to make sure that this is understood, that nobody has questions, that I fucked up.
I mean, I've
but
already
now it's
had to
been
do
fixed.
that.
No, you haven't. For what?
Well, the whole M3 tactical thing.
That was not your fault, and you hit it
No,
off
but
like a
we
pro.
were, we were there.
But you did a press release and then you quit talking about it, which is the professional way to do it.
Well, it's because we didn't really go anywhere with it. We parted ways, and that was it. Like, I didn't feel the need to talk shit. Like, because that's all I would have been doing is talking shit if I did anything, which a lot of people wanted me to do, but like, there's no reason for me to do it.
Well,
And
what's
when
interesting to me is Mike Emler was going to ferret it out, and he kept doing these live videos because he wants the views about he's going to get to the end of it and make them apologize.
But
and all
the
of a
guy
sudden,
kept talking
he
about
went,
lawsuits and shit.
I think that's what happened because he got real quiet about
That's
it.
one of the reasons I didn't do anything, because it was like, it just wasn't worth it.
Yeah, why do you want
Just
that
in case.
that shit slinging in your life when you're trying to run a business? Just cut your ties. The community
Like,
can judge for
I
themselves.
know that there's a 99% chance that he was full of shit with all the lawsuit bullshit, but it wasn't worth it to go talking shit.
No.
And
it doesn't
and at the same time, there wasn't like 100% certainty proof. Like, yeah, it was pretty fucking obvious, but
you have nothing to gain from it, from getting down and fighting about it. There's nothing to gain. You did the right thing, but I would not count that as a business mistake. I would count that as a business triumph because you headed it off before it was a problem.
Yeah. But some people didn't see it that way. But that's fine. Those people can fuck off. Like, I really don't care. Because it's so obvious if you have like any common sense. If you look at our company, we literally make shit in China. We tell everybody who makes what, where it's made. We tell people everything. I don't know if I could be more transparent other than giving you my exact cost, which I've contemplated doing, but it's kind of stupid to do.
Did you see Josh Worth's super chat about a super chat? So there's a super chat?
Yeah, the one about
Knife Inquisitor?
Yeah. But if there's another one, I'll get to it. But like, everybody knows we make knives in China. So for 2 seconds, you just need to think, why would we try to act like something's made here when we know it's not? It makes no sense. We literally do that already. We already make shit in China. So there's no like me trying to hide that. You know what I mean? So
I just still don't see how anybody would think that unless they've never watched your channel to see that you've been looking for that, but all the problems you've had trying to find them.
Be like, well, like you knew all along that it was made in China and you were just playing along. It's like, no, I had no fucking clue. And as soon as I had any like reason to doubt that it was made here, I tried to get the fuck am I trying to say?
A video.
Tried to get assurances, written assurances. I couldn't, and we walked away.
Yeah, like, that's all. And
I can't do anything else. And then I decided not to talk shit because I just don't feel the need to talk shit.
There's no need to, because again, it doesn't help your position. And the people that if there are, because I wasn't aware of them because they're not in the community, but if people are climbing in saying that you had to be in cahoots, they don't know you. They don't know your
Those are
quest
the
in
same
mechanized.
people who will only buy American and never buy shit anyway. It just doesn't matter. They're not buying my knives anyway. So, and then the other thing we had
You're
was
right.
the growler drop. We had some QC issues, and that was on me because, White Mountain Knives didn't QC check them. They just ship them and then they replace shit when there's an issue, which is, that's good. They take care of customers. We replaced as many as we needed to. Anybody who had an issue and reached out was taken care of, but that shouldn't have happened. Like, they should have been checked ahead of time. And that's on me for trusting that, you know what I mean?
Well, and it was probably new for them at White Mountain, and it was just everybody
Yeah.
has a different expectation because White Mountain has never QC'd anything, and that's why they have on their site things that I buy a lot that have a blade that's not aligned or something
Right.
that someone sent back that I know I can fix. But it's just a different business model, and you're right, it might have reflected differently on you. But again, I don't think that's a fail on Divo Nye's part because you had a partnership with somebody and you learned from it.
Yeah.
And so did they.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just a bad combination of things. And then the reaction I got from the OEM was poor. So I learned a lot from that whole situation, which is good, But
It's value in the long run.
And you just have to wade through it and fucking, all right, sorry. Super chat about a super chat, so this. All right, is there another one I missed too? I thought I got it.
I've not seen another one because I've been watching
one.
for them. Yeah, and that was the one that was before.
Is there another one I missed?
I did not see one, and I've got it open on the side here. That's all I've been watching for.
They're overreacting up in here, fools.
They're just looking out for each other, man. They're looking out for the guy to the left and the guy to the right.
I am
just
joking.
Like we want.
You've been nothing but 100% honest in your dealing with the channel, Divo, more transparent. There you go. Yeah, that's how I feel. And some people just don't want to like you. And you just have to accept that. There's people out there who just don't like me because of one thing or another,
And you probably pick up a lot more of them with your success because there are people that want to bring people down. It's just human nature of that part of the human population.
Yeah.
Dang, Ross, I agree, man. They do. They just, they'll send you a new knife.
Yeah. And that's fine. But there are going to be people who got one that weren't happy, that didn't reach out. And that bothers me. That there's people that have a knife that isn't perfect for them and they didn't say anything. Because some people don't have that personality. And so I don't want to deliver those things. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was a learning process. The next exclusive with White Mountain is the Pony Stout. They're going to check everyone. We'll delay a drop until that gets done. So it's fine. But it was just a learning experience. And I know not to use that OEM again because I just was not happy with the way they reacted to it. They took no responsibility. They finally did, but it way too late, way too little. So
and it soured your mouth, and it also took time out of what you were trying to do, which was resolve an issue. You had to feel like you were fighting for it.
Well, and then at the same time, financially, it fucked us. Like, we didn't lose money, but we didn't, we should have made a lot more money off of that. Not a lot more, but we should have made more money on it, and we didn't. We basically, at this point, we kind of came out even on it, which is not the point of doing something and putting your fucking energy into it,
No.
So anyway, all right. Yes, there's going to be a drop because we ordered 400 of the mash, 200 of each version, but we only put 150 up for pre-order because I just wanted, for the reasons we've been talking about. I want to make sure QC goes smooth. If we get, like on the last batch, we did 300 and we had 17 that had little blems on the scales. I just don't want to be in a situation where I have to tell you, oh, well, you're gonna get one with a blem, or do you want a refund? Like, I'd rather just hold back enough so that we cover any possible QC things, and then we'll do a drop with most of what's left. So there'll probably be a drop of like 50 to 75. And we have black, green, blue, and purple hardware sets that we ordered that are going to be available. I think we ordered 20 of each, except for the green, we did 10. So we'll drop those at some point with the extra mashes, and then we're going to keep some for Blade Show. So yeah, there will be another chance. All right, prototype. So sorry. We got prototypes from Concept of a design called the Lush. The Lush is, if you guys have seen the Barley, it's our slip joint with Urban EDC. It's that design basically, but in a bolster lock model with a top flipper and a foaler that you can hopefully flick. I don't have the prototypes yet. This design right here, let me do the thing. And this is going to be weird because I got to show you my full screen and shit. It's a little bit awkward, but this is the Lush right here. Well, this is the render of the Lush right here. And then,
Dude, that is gorgeous.
yeah, I'm really excited about it. So let me pull that back down, and then because I don't know what's in my photos. I don't want to. Where's the fucking images? Oh, I'm in it, dumbass. Okay. I'm hoping I have the prototype. Here we go. Yeah. All right. So then this is going to be the actual prototype from Concept right here. So we have this video. Let me see if I can open it. There we go.
I love the thickness of that blade.
It
It's
looks
got
really
nice
good.
choil. Yeah, it does look really good.
Now, we asked them to make sure it was flickable off of this fuller. I'm curious how that's going to go. And you can look at the front flipper. It's very fucking interesting. So it's kind of got the front flipper, top flipper thing going on. See if I can
It
get
almost looks like a traditional flipper kind of reversed. It almost looks like a low profile.
Yeah, that was the point, is like a top flipper / front flipper. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
We'll
gorgeous.
see how well it works. It looks like he was able to get it pretty good.
And is that going to be a $300-something knife?
So it's Concept, and apparently they're relatively affordable. So hopefully, if everything holds up price-wise that we were told, and we got to figure it out, but I'm trying to keep it around $250 or less.
That's a gorgeous knife. I really like that design. It's
And that
unique.
would
It doesn't look like anything I've seen or have.
And 20 CV for $250 or less. I think that's pretty good.
I agree, Beaver Bear. It does almost look traditional, but it's got what I think a lot of us.
So it started as the Barley. It started as a traditional knife. I drew the Barley, which is shit. Do I have? Let me go to YouTube. I should be able to find it. Yeah, here. So originally I drew it as a slip joint. Now I drew it on a fucking notebook, and then Colin made it like a real knife. So I should say, we designed it as a traditional. This is the Barley right here.
And it's a Slippy, the one that Urban EDC did.
Yeah, it's a Riot. Yeah, it's a Riot made. And they came out great. There we go. So it's a Riot made slip joint with a choil. The whole design idea behind the barley was it's a slip joint that's super thin. So I got the inspiration from the Tactile Bear because that's like 0.27 of an inch thick. So I wanted something super fucking thin. And obviously I wanted a sheep's foot because it seems like nobody does. I don't know. Anyway, so I wanted a sheep's foot, and then I wanted a finger choil because I love finger choils, and it would, I think, bring in people who aren't into slip joints because they're afraid of closing the knife on themselves or whatever. You don't have to worry about that with the finger choil. You're locking the knife up essentially.
You're holding it out.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, the ESJ member for 5 months just says, prototype looks awesome, Kev. What's the length of the Lush? The overall length.
Oh, the
And
length.
yeah.
Shit.
He just popped up as a member for 5 months. That's why I read it to you.
It's a 2.9-inch blade, so I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't know the exact length, but I'm gonna say it's the same as like an F5 in size, lengthwise. So what's that? Shit.
Probably a little over 6.
Yeah, 6.5, 6 3/4, maybe. Sorry, I should.
But much thinner.
Yeah,
or narrower.
Otherwise, just the length of the blade and the handle is going to be similar to this because, choil and everything. And it's the same for the barley. We basically took this design and then we turned it into a bolster lock with a top flipper. That was the idea. And we expected it to come out later after the slip joint, but Urban EDC, it's just taken forever for that to come out because they've had all these other projects. They don't want to do another pre-order before they shipped a bunch of stuff, and Riot, who they used, took forever to get those. So, we're supposed to be hearing about the barley in April from them, like an announcement. So we might get the Lush out before they get that out. But we'll see what happens. We got to get the prototypes and then, see how we like them. And then we got to figure out how we pay for it. I think what I want to start doing is try to do, short pre-orders. So put in an order, pay the deposit, and then before the final productions do a pre-order. That'll be like 2 months or something.
I think y'all are feeling it out right, dude. You're not getting stuck with a lot of knives. You're selling everything. People love them. Just keep doing you.
Yeah.
And
then I'm thinking on the more expensive knives, like the Stout V2 or whatever. I think I'm going to try to do a 2 pre-order system. Like I'm going to have an early bird pre-order, like a kind of like a Kickstarter backer pre-order where you get a really good price. And then we'll do the short pre-order before the final payments due at a decent price. And then we'll have retail price when they come in. So you kind of get to choose if you want to like really support us and
be an early backer type of
thing. You get a really good deal, like maybe even like dealer cost, and then we do a little bit less, knock 25 or 30 bucks off for a short pre-order and then retail. That's how I'm thinking about it. But
congratulations, Junior Miz. I got the black.
Awesome, Junior. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate it. Anybody who's ordered one, thank you guys so much. Yeah, we really appreciate it. The nip is Kubi's working on prototypes. So they have the Mash V2. They're finishing up. It's in assembly. The Growler V2 prototypes are being made. They actually had to redo the blades because they had an issue. So we asked them to actually shrink the hole a little bit. So we're testing that out. And then the nip is them too. They're supposed to be pretty quick with prototypes. So far for us, it always takes like super long. But I think that's just because we maybe asked for more. I don't know, because they're more they're like titanium, not G10. I don't know. But the Growler V2 is G10 carbon fiber and micarta. We did 3 versions of that.
Chris, that's the
Yeah.
one I ordered, the black satin.
Lightning Anno, I love it.
Dude, I bet they're gonna sell out soon if there are only a few left. People are buying them up.
Did the time change already?
No, it
Is it
changes at 2 a.m.
What?
Time changes happen at 2 a.m.
So
That's
it's
when.
still 11:45? Because I swear it fucking changed already. It's like
Let me
12.
look at my phone. 10:45. Apple will change when it's supposed to, and it's 2 a.m. is when the national clock changes.
Gotcha. Sorry, Sobex. We like bearings, but Skiff should make, though they have washers that fit it, so you could washer it yourself essentially. Hey, can you hold it down for a second while I take a piss? And I gotta like clip this
Sure.
nail. I got like a split nail. It's really pissing me off.
Yeah, don't be messing with your Evo. That's causing that.
I don't have it. Kyle Cooley has it right now. How do you do that thing where
Hey,
you like pull yourself off or whatever without, like, you put your logo up?
you just stop the camera and it puts your logo up. Down at the bottom, just hit stop
Oh, I
cam.
thought it would like literally.
There you go. What's up, guys? We got rid of him. So yeah, I was not consciously planning on getting a mash until I got in and started looking at him, and I don't think I could share the screen. Let's see if I could share the screen here while he's gone. And I was wrestling because I love that blue and black, but then I thought the black PVD and satin was just too sweet. But I think it's a good looking knife and a great value, and it doesn't matter if you use Maddie's code or if you use Tri-State code or welcome to channel membership, Steve Copolite, winner chicken dinner. But I think it's a cool knife, and I'm glad I grabbed it. And I'm kind of knife poor right now because last night or this morning at 3 or 4 o'clock, something made me buy the little giant mouse, Ace Grand, the mini. They don't call it the Grand, they call it something different. But I got the micarta to replace one that I traded with Dark Gravity. And then I bought the Pulsar, and I bought it a plane ticket so I didn't have to wait for it. So I ordered that, and then I paid $40 for them to ship it to me. Took about 10 days, DHL. And then I ordered, which I wasn't planning on, and I hadn't budgeted for it, but USA Made Blades released tie scales for the half track, and I figured there would never be another chance for me to match that stonewash, so I just reacted. And then I grabbed the mash tonight. I'm trying to think what else I've gotten recently. Oh, and I've got 2 custom orders from Jason Grant. Let's look at see what he's put up lately. Hold on a second. Let's look at, did y'all see Doom's unboxing today? When he got his Lancelot leather sheath and he got his Doom version 1. All right, this is weird. Why is it not pulling it up? There it is. Boom. Share. I don't know if you guys like fixed blades. Lefty used to be into them, and then I think he kind of got cold with them, but I carry one every day. And these little fixies, I want to show y'all Stevie's. Y'all see that knife right there? The 3-inch one? Guess who designed that? But this is the one I love that said Stevie just had delivered to him. This little Warncliffe.
Yeah.
But you back?
Yeah, did you have this up? My bad.
Yeah, I was just looking at Jason's water jetted blanks. I'm gonna stop sharing. Boom, boom.
So he's making his own folders?
Well, he's got a scale that he's working on, and he wants to make his folders, but right now he's focusing on his fixies, and he has been up until last week buying just the S35 or the tool steel that he uses, and he cuts it out on his bandsaw and shapes them all. But he worked with a company called Waterjet Inc. that's there in his same hometown, and all they do is waterjet cut blanks for him. So now he's got 15 of each size of these JCal blanks that now somebody can order a Warncliffe like Stevie did, or they can order a Drop Point, or they can order something like Doom did that's real futuristic. And he can spend a lot more time making the knife instead of what he hates, which was cutting the blanks.
Nice.
I think it'll let him make more knives.
Wes says he can't see shit.
That's because we're not sharing anymore, because Kevin came back. Here.
Well, I don't know why you stopped because I came back.
Because I was just killing time while you were gone. Let's see if it'll let me present again. And I'll show you what I was talking about. This is the one that can y'all see that Instagram page? See, I'm not crazy about the recurves. He likes
we
them.
can't see it.
Oh, really?
Now we can. There you go.
See, I don't like the little recurve.
I did shadow box.
Recurve's cool.
Not flush to show off the spine work. I was going to do OD green.
That's loud. See, these right here, where he used to make these blanks, he got all these sent in so he can now make, they're set up so he can make any type of blade out of them. This little one right here is coming to me. But go to Brass Brigade, guys, if y'all are interested in that kind of stuff. It is cool. Whoops.
We couldn't ever see it.
It never came up?
I guess when I pulled it up, it pulled up.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, maybe it wasn't letting me share. Maybe I was just talking, but I was descriptive, wasn't I? Couldn't y'all tell what I was talking about?
You covered the time pretty good, man. I wanted to talk about, like, what, we obviously have talked about the MASH a lot tonight, but, like, what else is out or coming out that, like, people are waiting on? That one that I saw today, Josh Worth ordered one, so I'm going to be able to check it out, which is awesome, is the CKF, the new one from, hold on, let me pull it up.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's a big boy. I almost ordered one because, well, I didn't get that far, but Josh was like hyping it up. And then I went and looked and it said 4¼ inch blade. And I said, what, son? My jaw dropped.
Is that a compound grind?
Let me know if you guys can't see this, but I'm pretty sure you can see it. And let me double check there's nothing, looks like, did Coprolite become a member?
Yes, he did while you were gone.
Awesome. Thank you, Steve. Much appreciated, dude. You the man. Got a referral link for Quiet Care. I do not. They don't have anything like that. But you can, I don't know what you would do. Tell them I sent you. They know.
When you buy a knife from them, put it in the comments that Lefty needs an affiliate link. They sell more stuff. And if enough people do that, that's how people respond to it.
Quiet Carry is an awesome company.
I want their little fixie, but I haven't been able to pull the blade on it yet.
Really well. Yeah, that's one I haven't handled, the current. The fixie.
Tri-State has one and really brags about it and has tried to get me to buy one.
Nice. So yeah, this is the Eagle Rock. And I'll be honest, I am not a Terzula guy. I hate thumb discs, which is ironic because I'm loving on this knife that has a thumb square. And I was thinking, like, you could probably get a nice thumb disc made for this maybe, but I'm not sure it would work because it's a square cut
And I
out.
think
I
a
don't know.
thumb disc would be good for the reverse flick, where a lot of thumb studs, like for example, the X towel, it's not designed for a reverse flick because it's angled.
Yeah, but this square is really good for a reverse flick. You just have to learn how to do it. You got to get under it and use your nail, not your meat, and it fucking fires.
This is great for a reverse flick.
But this is hideous. You're talking about a $640 knife that has this on it.
What is going on with the blade? Is that a compound grind, or is that just a little place where you sharpen fish hooks? What the fuck is
I'm
that?
busy. I'm busy looking at this sore spot right here. Now, I did see that. Oh, you're going to be able to buy a blank clip for $20. Fuck you. Fuck you. You should give me that clip for giving
If I'm
me
buying a
this fucking
$700
eyesore.
knife, yeah.
$640 and I get an eyesore. Probably an 8-inch one.
What's going on with the blade?
All right, where? What are we talking about?
The compound, is that a compound grind right there? You just had it over. Okay.
Yeah, it's compound grind. The edge termination kind of looks shitty to me.
Yeah, where are you going to sharpen that to?
I guess the plunge cuts, it's just a straight drop. But it looks a little rough there. I don't know. I'm not the expert on that, but it looks like it's going to be thick back there.
It does
Nobody's
not
gonna
look like a
fucking sharpen it.
$650 knife. And
Looks
I know
like
that
they
the
nailed
materials,
the lock bar
pivot.
access. Hopefully there's enough of it.
Yeah, if you've got a pinky that you're going to stick in there.
We're just shredding this thing. Sorry, Josh. 4.25 inch blade. That's massive. 9.7. It's a 10-inch fucking knife. This is bigger than the RR station, I think.
I mean, that's a huge knife, but it looks like a gentleman's folder in terms of the width of it.
7.3 ounces. Black carbon fiber with Zerk bolster. What the fuck are they thinking? I don't know. And then is it a steel liner lock? I wonder.
And don't you feel like they'll sell all of them?
Oh yeah, they
They
probably
always
have
do.
already. Well, this is available, but yeah, Terzula can sell anything, which is fine, you know. But
I saw him on the First Knives Live. I know
there's a
he's a
flipper
really
tab?
nice guy, but I don't know his claim to fame. He's a tactical guy, right?
Oh,
Like
there's a flipper tab. Yeah. He's a he's like the tactical guy. He invented tactical.
it was an integral.
What?
Is it integral?
No.
No, okay, that's a backspacer. My bad.
I'm trying to find out if it's a steel liner lock because I bet it is. Look at this. This just pissed me off. $20 if you'd like one for a sterile pocket clip. How about you fuck off and you give me one? Like,
I mean, Ramon Chavez gives you a sterile pocket clip
the
for
fact that they know
$300.
the fact that they know it's an issue. You know what I mean? Like, it just tells the whole story.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just not thought out well.
It does not say. I'll find out when I open Josh's and QC check it. But I'm very curious if that's a titanium or steel liner lock for that much money. And
Which
if
you
it
think
is,
it should be titanium
if
with
it
a
is
steel insert?
well, if it's titanium, it needs to have an insert. You know,
Right.
If it's steel, that's fine, but it needs to be just a single mounted liner, like an inset liner, like they did the Sakosha. So my guess is underneath this clip, or it's just thick enough, but underneath this clip might be 2 screw holes that hold in the liner.
Right. Or could it attach from the inside, or would it not be
But
able
it's
to attach
looking
from
like
the inside?
it's chunky enough that they just mounted the liner into the Zerk basically from the inside. Or
I can't
think
get
there's a
past that
full
clip.
yeah, look at that. It's a full liner.
Yeah.
So it's a straight liner lock. So I think this area is Zerk. This area is titanium. That make sense?
Yeah, and the clip looks like it would work great, but
Because
the
you for sure
Tetrazzula
can't
is
have
just
you can't have a zirconium liner.
no, because it's softer, isn't it?
Or you can't have a zirconium lock bar. I mean, it's hard as shit if you heat it, but I've never heard of a zirconium frame lock.
Mm-mm.
But it could have an insert. I just don't think that's the case. I think it's titanium all up in here.
This is my squirrel brain, but somebody released a video today. I want to say Metal Complex with
Oh,
the
there's an insert. Look.
titanium blade knife.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
I've
that
heard of
is
those. There's
that
an
is a
insert. You see the screws there?
yep.
So it's probably a titanium, basically a sub frame lock is what I'm getting, which means it's just thick. You know what I mean? It's a hefty son of a bitch.
That's an interesting lock bar access, and I bet it works
Like,
well.
look,
But
dude, it almost looks like that Zerk bolster is on top of a titanium frame.
it
That looks like
does.
thick motherfucker.
The more I look at it, the more interested I'm getting in it. You need to get that off there.
Well, the opposite is happening for me. I'm finding more things I don't like, but yeah, it's definitely super interesting. It's a cool knife. They call that the CK wash. And then they have this one. Same finish, but it's like acid washed all
And
over.
they're different. They're just part of the Evo, right? They're a collaboration with the Evo.
Who?
CKF. Doesn't
CKF is the brand, and then Rotten Designs is the designer of the Evo.
Gotcha.
Like Terzula is the designer of this. So.
Gotcha.
And I like CKF. I like what they do. I'm just joking around here, but some of these are pretty crazy. What is this thing? Custom Knife Factory lanyard Papa Top?
Yeah, it's a bottle opener. So you would hold it in your hand and you could pop a bottle opener, and maybe you could hook it on a lanyard. What are the two torch screws for?
I don't know, but that's dumb. All right. Anything else we should check out?
No, I
says
checked
it
out.
is like the 520. What do you mean like the 520? What is? Kev, what do you think of the American Blade Works Model 1? Oh, I think it's really cool. I had two. I had one. I had an issue. I sent it back. Got another one. I still didn't like it, and I sent it back. But that was early on. And the dude's awesome. He was so willing to help fix the issues, and I've heard nothing but good things since then. So he's improved the shit out of his knives. He's one of those people who has like a version 8, 9, 10. Like he just keeps improving. So I could highly recommend American Blade Works.
And I saw they dropped some at River's Edge Cutlery or somewhere. I was looking at them, version 6s. Almost bought one. A black micarta. No, they were frame locks. That's why I didn't buy one. They just dropped somewhere yesterday, either at River's Edge or DLT. They're American Blade Works frame locks. So they have micarta on the front and then titanium on the back, and that just didn't jam with me. I like their liner locks.
Oh my goodness. She's
That's
right.
funny, Gina. That is.
He did. He put his fucking name. He billboarded the shit out of that knife. Back in the day, that's what you did, you know? The Mini Evo does look good.
Experience Precision. I've heard somebody talking about that, but then I saw, and again, I hate quoting Metal Complex. He talks about that the rattle is when you hold it by the side.
What
but
is?
If you look at Precision's comment, Experience Precision up here, that people have been talking about the blade play and the XO-M, but because of the lock, if you hold it, because Metal Complex was showing it, if you hold it like you wouldn't hold a knife, it does have rattle, because it's not, when you have your hand around it, it's going to have the same amount of rattle as most OTFs, not looking at the...
I have one on the way, so I'll be able to tell, but that was one thing I didn't like about the original. You had to grip it really tight to not have play.
Right.
But what he's saying is, even if you lock it, so like when you open it and lock it, then it should not have a ton of play.
But a ton of play, I think, and he's probably right, because he's got one in his hand. But Metal Complex was talking about the play that people are complaining about is what you would have in the nicest Microtech. It's not problematic play. is what he was saying. So he was acknowledging that it's there, but he was also showing how it locks up with that little, before they put the lock on it, how it's just going to be minimized just by the general geometry of how that little, he didn't know if it was titanium or steel that's attached to the blade falls
Who
into
was
that
this?
slot. MC did a video on it today or yesterday talking about the rattle.
Gotcha. I
And
don't
that's
know.
a knife
I'll
that I'm
see. If
interested
it's
in.
not present when you're holding the knife, then I think it's fine. But if it's there while you're like gripping and cutting, then it's a problem.
Yeah, it makes it hard. I mean, I think that's
But
a
if
very
it's
big
like
problem.
like if I opened it and I was holding it like this and it rattled, I don't think that's a huge problem. As
And
long
that's what
as
MC was doing. He was like, if you hold it like this, which nobody's going to be holding it like that, yes, I can feel rattle in the handle.
yeah.
But if
But
I'm
that is
holding it
something
like
that bugs
that,
me. Like I have OCD like that. That kind of shit bugs me.
and you know, everybody's different. So I would think if it's something that you don't like, I think Riot, just like all the manufacturer or the dealers that sell them, send it back.
Yeah.
Tell them you want something different or you want your money back. Nobody should be stuck with an expensive paperweight that for whatever reason they don't like.
Right. I wonder why Javon hates to quote MC.
I'm a secret lurker in his videos. I will say this. I watch his Sunday Ramble videos. I just enjoy them.
Yeah, those are the only ones I watch usually. And he gets me with a clickbait thing every once in a while. I fucking hate the clickbait shit.
And I saw one that I was glad was out today, but I won't watch it till I need it, is Nick Shabazz did a review on the Vision R.
Yeah,
and
I
a
saw that come
disassembly.
across my feed and I was like, this is pointless because it's 2 years later.
Well, and a disassembly, but I've never, and I think I could take it apart now and
I
be
did
able
a
to.
disassembly.
Right.
So you can watch mine if you want to see somebody do it the hard way. But
I love your disassemblies, did you? And now I made a joke, and I forget where it was. Maybe it was in my live because it was a Doom that was talking about quality control and people doing warranty work in the States. And I think it's so ironic that I used to laugh at your fucking disassembly videos because they were just so hairball. And now you've got Kung Wu doing your service work, and you're making knives, and you know about knives now, and you've just like making mistakes in business. You've made enough mistakes in disassembly that you've learned how shit goes together. That's the only way you're gonna know is to fuck shit up.
yeah. Part of the reason I don't like button locks, too many issues that would drive me crazy.
I love button locks.
I'm with you on that, I think. 2K people join us live for a $400 giveaway. Dude, his post about that is what gave me the idea to give away that mask tonight. So
I think some of the best
for
giveaways,
that idea.
some of the best giveaways in the game, and not taken away from your giveaways that aren't publicized, are Zach's. And I know he probably has it in with Benchmade, but he always gives away a Benchmade knife to somebody. And I've heard so many people who won a knife from him that got them into collecting.
Nice.
I haven't checked this one for lock fail. Let's see if I can do it without cutting my finger. And then I'll show you what lock fail looks like. Ooh.
Did you just stab yourself?
A little bit. I don't think I'm gonna bleed.
That's great.
That's why I hate trailing points.
Dude, I have no fucking shame for Metal Complex. Or no hate. No, my thing with the clickbait is I shouldn't have said clickbait because it's not clickbait, but he can make a boring ass knife. He can find something to point out that's positive and use it in his title. Like he'll unbox anything and he'll come up with some way to make it look good in his thumbnail and title. That's what I struggle with when it's a knife that I don't really think, it's just a blah kind of thing. It's hard for me to really have any enthusiasm for it.
I like his tool for gents reviews, those big ones. Hold on, guys. I'm going to get my hand glue.
I haven't tried any of those. What up, Tom? How's it going, man? But thumbnails and titles are super fucking important in the YouTube game, and like doing it well really helps. And he's good at that. So, his shorts are hilarious. Yeah.
You know what's ironic and what kind
he
of
definitely
pisses me
does
off?
this full time now, right? So like, you know, you have the time to come up with cool stuff. You know, I'm usually just scrambling to like get a couple shorts up, or, you know, put like filming the videos, not editing, but uploading them and everything, adding all the descriptions and all this shit. And then later I'm like, okay, now I got to think of a funny title and get a thumbnail. And it's like half the time I don't even remember to take a picture of the knife. And then I'm just taking like a screenshot from the video, trying to make it look good.
It works. It's effective. What pisses me off is this whole spine whacking thing. The last 2 times I've cut myself attempting to spine whack a knife. Doing that.
Yeah. Well, then don't do it, because you.
I'm not going to do it anymore because that sucks. Because I always cut myself in the palm, and I'm a guitar player, and that'll just be a pain in the ass. Now, once the glue takes and it quits bleeding, I'll be in good shape. Because it's not much of a cut. But the longer I sit there, the more it bleeds.
Yeah, the impressions and making fun of the commenters, it usually to me comes off corny and like, why are you? Yeah. But then I try to remember, like, this dude probably gets 1 million comments on every video, you know? So it's just something I haven't dealt with.
I like the way he preemptively makes fun of the commenters.
Yeah, because he's had all those comments, you know?
Exactly.
Because sometimes I sit there and go like, yeah, right. Like, nobody's fucking that stupid. But like, I don't know, when you have 200,000 people following you, maybe they are.
I was holding it expecting it to fail, Tactical Terry, but I didn't expect to jam it in my hand when I was whacking it. So I was holding it so that if it failed, it would fail back and not cut me. But I'm a dumbass.
He does tell you when he thinks it sucks. Yeah. And he's been more, I would say in the last 6 months, he's been more open about that. Like he'll just say something sucks now, mostly. He doesn't have any fear that like he's gonna like not have companies send him this or that or whatever. Because like he gets so many knives loaned in from viewers. He doesn't really need companies to send him shit anymore.
No, but I think he likes to have, like a lot of us would, the newest shit to show off, right? And I think he gets some benefit from that. And I think he's probably had the conversation with the manufacturers that I'll talk to you first, which is, I think, the respectful thing to do, you know, because you try to give them advice and then.
Yeah, but it becomes difficult because as soon as you try to talk to the company, then they obviously don't want you to post it, or they don't, you know. 9 out of 10 times, that's what they'll say. Because I've done that. And they'll just be
really?
like, well, we'd rather you don't. And then you're stuck. Because then you're like, well, now I feel like a dick. You know? So what I've learned to do is just respectfully tell the truth. Like, if I don't think something's awesome, I just say it. But I try to not just be like, this is a fucking piece of shit. Like, that's what I used to do.
Yeah, or they're aware of it and they're working on
Just
it.
be more tasteful with
be.
it. Like, people know you can say something's dog shit without saying this is dog shit. People
right, because they know us enough.
Like, people can go watch my Pete's Pirate Knife video. You can figure it out.
Yeah, that you're not in love with it. And people know when you're really taken by something, even if you're not going to keep it. Well, I was going to ask you earlier when you said, has anybody any questions? Have you had anything come that you bought that you think you're going to keep? I know you don't ever keep really anything, but is anything sticking in your hand?
The Veros. So the last few that I got that I think would stick are, I'll pull them out. Now, did I have to buy it? Because this one doesn't count.
No, just like something that you like, that you don't feel like passing them on.
All right. So the left-handed Vero synapses. I fucking love these. They're the best left-handed knife I've tried. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's a bolster lock, and I don't have issues with the lock. When I get lefty knives, I struggle really hard with lock bar pressure stuff because I'm so used to having right-handed knives where left-handed, I can put my fingers anywhere I want over here because there's
And
no
you're not
lock bar.
impeding it. Yeah.
So then when I get a lefty, I just don't have that. I don't have that skill like you guys do right-handed to kind of like use the clip. It's just kind of natural for people now, I think. But anyway, so bolster locks left-handed work really well. And this doesn't have like a thumb stud, which a thumb stud kind of flick is the devil for me on a lefty frame lock.
Right.
So anyway, I got 2 of these,
Split.
and I love them. This is the Synapse Lefty. And then I got the Praytheon from Arcane Design I really like.
When I held that knife, I was really impressed at the size of it because it wasn't a big.
Yeah, that's
knife
what I
like
like
used
about
to.
it is he finally did a knife that's like 3 1/4, not
Yep.
3 1/2. And it has a lefty clip option. I don't know. I just really like it. And then the Quiet Carry 9.
I gotta find that message when we get off of here.
It's so good, dude.
I know I don't need it, but it's one that doesn't fit in my collection. I don't have anything else like it, and I really want it.
And the live wire. And honestly, just got it's for a review, but I bought one that's coming. This thing. I fucking love this thing. It's just the size. It's one of those knives. It's like so fun to flick. It pops open like the sounds. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
And it's a Caval, right? Is that how
Yeah,
it's pronounced?
CAV. I'll go to the website so you guys can see because I do want to promote them. They sent me this one to review too. They're just loaners, but and they gave me a discount when I said I wanted to buy this. So I paid. They're $328. I paid $218, I think. When I reached out and said I want to buy one now because I really love it.
I mean, it looks like a great little knife.
Yeah,
It looks like it'd be great for package murdering.
dude, it's a package murderer. Like it really is. That pinch grip, it just destroys.
Is
tape,
it flat
man.
or hollow? Not that it matters to me with that size.
It's hard to tell. I think it's maybe a slight hollow. Let me grab.
Oh, you don't have to, dude. I mean, it looks definitely slicey, and on that size blade,
It's a slight hollow.
Sweet.
I think. Hold on. Yeah, I got a little bit of light underneath the
Chapstick.
chat. It's very, very minimal, but I mean, you can see how small the grind is. So
Yeah, but it
it's
looks
surprisingly for being. I don't know what I have here. This is the tape from the. It's the strip that comes off the package when you So I mean,
Close
like
it. That's real thin. Yeah.
like it's sharp, dude. I mean,
Yeah, I mean that's thinner than receipt paper. I know exactly what kind of tape release that is.
so I'd say it's probably not the thinnest, whatever, behind the edge, but it has a relatively thin stock to begin with. And then, you have the little bit of a hollow. And for what I'm doing, cutting packages and shit, I would venture to guess it's like 18 to 20 thousandths behind the edge. Maybe closer to 18. And sharp as fuck, M390, it's fine, I 100% love this thing. So if you like smaller knives and you want to give it a shot, one thing you got to know is this thumb square is something you need to learn to get your thumb. On the thumb flick, I use the meat and it pops no problem. But the reverse flick can hurt a little bit if you use the meat. So you got to just get your whole nail in there and it fires.
There's the link to the page, guys. I just threw it in the chat.
To the what?
To their page,
Yeah.
Cabal's homepage. I found it. They've got some interesting designs, but I like that.
So
the Dinka is what you have in your hand, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up here. I meant to do that already. Cavill. Their website to me on At least on my phone was dog shit. But hold on, let me.
It's great on. I mean, it's not bad on.
Yeah, it's really cyberpunky or whatever. Here you go.
Got a
So
lot happening.
yeah, there's a lot going on, and it's like, I don't know, it's still a little much for me. But product list, they have 3 knives that I know of announced. These 2 are available. Those are the 2 I have. And then there's a third one that's like a folding Pakal.
Click on the one you were just talking about, that Denka or whatever it is, and look at
Yeah.
the picture that shows how it's packaged. I thought that was
Yeah,
really
it comes
cool.
in a really nice. It looks like a honestly, it looks like a shipping container.
And it has all kinds of little shit in it.
Yeah. So first off, look at the brushed finish. It's really nice. It has this brushed finish to the titanium, which I think is for $320. I think that's pretty solid. What you're getting here finish wise, and I think it's made by Best Tech's high end. I don't think it's Riot just because it doesn't have any other hallmarks. I'm not saying it's not as good as a Riot because it really is that good, but it just doesn't have any other hallmarks, so I don't think it's them. The screws are like it. You know what? It almost gives me a CKF vibe
Because of the way the screws are so detailed and deep.
Yeah, the screws, the brushed finish, just the overall build quality and look reminds me a lot of a CKF. So I don't know if it could be Kevin John. I don't know who it is. But anyway, and the designer is this Tiguus guy. He's really cool. It's a good dude. I chat with him sometimes. But here's the package. So this, when you get it, it actually looks like a shipping container. Like one of
It's
those.
not sharing for some reason.
What?
It's
Oh,
not
shit.
sharing.
Yeah, it
It's-
didn't transfer. Sorry. Shit. I hate that.
I know. I do it on WebExes all the time in front of like 100
Because
people.
they
Fucking-
shit, I did it again. It opens a new tab. It's fucking annoying. Here we go. Sorry. So it looks like a shipping container. I guess you get a sticker that looks like the knife. You get a nice microfiber. It came with a separate hank thing. They call this a hank. I didn't really open that because this one's not mine. So once I get mine, I'll do a more detailed unboxing with all that. I didn't want to fuck with all of it in the unboxing. But it's really good packaging, which is secondary. But these are like fidget pouches. You get those a lot in the fidget world. What is going on here? Oh,
Their website, I mean, the log bar access looks awesome.
I don't know why it's just totally fucked right now. There we go. The lock bar access?
Yeah, it looks great. I mean, it looks like you can just go right at it.
Yeah, I mean, I literally have not thought twice about the lock bar access being like that.
No, it looks good. It looks like you just go right at it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like cut back a ton, but yeah,
Some of the best log bar access doesn't have to be cut back. Like the Tide knife and tool, they've got that little place where your thumb just naturally goes in there.
Yep.
I mean, you can go straight at it.
got a
You don't
really
have to
good
go from the
chamfer for the
side.
lock bar, and then the fact that it's a liner lock, it doesn't need a ton of pressure. You know what I mean? It's not like I hate stiff lock bars; those are the worst.
They are the worst.
Yeah. Packaging is stupid. Happy Meals for dorks. I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna get it, I'm fine with it. I don't need it, but I also hate when I get a knife that has 0 packaging. It bothers me. Like, for instance, I love Jason, but the gripper I got.
Yeah, he doesn't really have that part of it.
Dude, I mean, it was just like hanging out of a bag when I got it. Like, it was almost scary how, like, there was no packaging. Just give me a pouch of something. If you're not going to care, it's fine. But then just put it in a pouch. But their packaging is cool. And I want to know how much this one is because it's cheaper. You know what I mean?
Is that the other one? It was on their homepage.
I guess is what I'm saying.
It is, hold on, I'll tell you how much it is.
$268. All right. So it's like $70 cheaper. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
That's pretty standard price. I mean, this looks a lot like a Wii, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, it's got a lot of the same characteristics.
It feels like one too. This does sort of. But
I mean,
looking
yeah,
at the hardware, it doesn't. When I look at the hardware, it's got a Best Tech vibe. This one does.
Hey, I know what I was going to ask you that was kind of weird. I will, Cocoonly. I was going to do a Teespring thing with the logo that I made on Canva, the paid version, you know,
Yeah.
and it got immediately taken down because of, I guess, copyright. And I've, of course, appealed it because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But, oh, thank you, dude. I found out where my 9 is.
Perfect. What were you asking?
I was just saying, so I was going to fuck around with the Teespring store. And, you know, I've got my little channel logo that I made on Canva. I paid for Canva, and it's just basically a little circle that I put my face in there, and it got taken down. So can Canva, if you are apps like that considered copyright infringements?
I don't know.
Well, I asked. I sent it to Teespring and said, "Hey, I'm new to this. What the fuck?"
It just has your face on it?
Yeah, it's just my channel logo. Well, the back has a little black cat and my knife, and maybe it's the knife that can't be there. But y'all had knives on yours.
Ours, our Divo stuff is Printful. It's not Teespring.
Right.
I used
But
to
when
do Teespring.
and you had knives on there.
I don't think so. Oh yeah, I guess I had the Malibu.
Yeah,
No,
but yours were cartoons, where mine's an actual photo. Maybe
yeah, I
that
don't
was
know.
it.
That
But
reminds me, we
anyway,
have swag up on DivoKnives.com. LeftyEDC shirts,
dead
Dead
nut
Nut
shirts,
shirts, Slip Life shirts, Divo shirts.
and they're comfortable as shit.
Yeah, that's why they cost more, because they're tri-blend. They're really good. You know, you got to pay more for it though. Yeah, he just talks shit. It's fine. He's a shit talker. He bought a Chinese knife the other day, giving me shit all the time, and then he bought a Migaron. So
I like my AMX, the fish stick knife that you don't like, the Flicks.
yeah,
I dig that one, and the Guardian, or I think it's the Guardian. Now I don't carry them much. They're in my Kaiser case that I'll go through next week.
hell yeah. We actually got Best Tech to source those. So the buzzes are they should be coming in the same exact pouch. And then they're behind me in the boxes, but we got blue microfibers. So if you got a buzz on pre-order, you're going to get a blue. Well, everybody who gets a buzz will get a blue microfiber. We did a buzz sticker, and we did coasters that are COAs. Oh, I should show you. They're right here. Oh.
Cool, Steve. I've never heard of Caval before tonight.
No, they're new.
Yeah, Steve says he thinks they're the OEM.
Hold on. Who?
Caval, that they make all their stuff.
I asked them today, and they said they make some, and other stuff they work with shops closely so they can control it. So they don't make everything. So these are the COAs for the buzzes. They're coasters.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we got them from Sticker Mule. They're cardboard, but it's different, right? So we did coasters for each version, and it has the handle type, the blade steel, the blade finish, and then the name that we came up with for each one. This is the Silver Fox, the all stonewash one.
Dude,
So
that's sick.
those are the COAs, and then we have a sticker that has like a buzz kind of theme. And then we did for pre-order, we did a for anybody who pre-order, we did a Divo patch that it's got pink, green, yellow, and blue, I think, neon color in it, and all those colors glow that color. They're going to be fucking sick. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to be awesome. So those are going to be patches that the pre-order people get. We ordered 300 of them. So we might have some extras that we will maybe sell or something. But the only way to get one for free or whatever is going to be with the pre-order. So that's
that one attracted me.
And then you get the pouch in the box and the cloth and everything, the jizz rag.
The jizz rag. It is a big ass jizz rag.
Dude, they're fucking. I mean, for a knife to come with a microfiber that's 12 by 12. Now, I'll be honest. I got the idea from Ben from Blade Show in 21.
When you saw his, I remember you talked about that.
Yeah, it was before he ever even released a knife, and I was like, I need big ass because they work so well.
I've got my green one still in my swag pack. I haven't broken it out yet.
I had a couple of them from that Blade Show in 21, and I used the piss out of them. And I was like, we have to have something like these. Cost, I think we spend like $1,500 every time we do a run of them, and we get 1,000. But
they're nice and they're expensive. But
yeah, that's $1,500 that goes into the fucking project. Trust me, when you get one of those little microfibers from that thing's like.
Or Kunwu. Kunwu does the worst ones. They have the best packaging in kind of a unique way, but they're little fucking gauze looking microfiber cloth is laughable.
And then the pouch is interesting because I don't know, I've never used one, but
their little slip thing that's got the foam, soft liner.
It's cool, but also useless because nobody will, it just stays in the box, right?
It'd be probably good to keep your stash in.
Yeah, maybe. Most people are probably like me where you just don't do anything with the packaging. Well,
what's so bad is I put it all in my closet, and now that I'm been giving away all these budget knives, I can never find the right box. So everything comes out in a Civivi pouch or a Tucson box.
Yeah.
And I apologize. I mean, I've got all my nice ones.
With budget stuff, who cares? You just send the knife.
Yeah, but still,
jizz.
I kept them all, so I'd like to be able to find them, but they're just too fucking many. And I take enough time to get stuff out anyway.
Kyle, he was here earlier. It's actually a Blade Banter thing. It's Orion Knives. Let me pull it up for you. He's got the best. I actually just the one I sent you is actually fucked up. I didn't realize that it was. I finally damaged one. I've used the shit out of these. Let me show you. But the pocket the Evo was in, the felt shit on the inside was tearing away. So I have 4 or 5 though. So they're these storage pouches like this.
That are great to mail knives in, it looks
like. Dude, they're fucking amazing. You can put 4 knives in it, and then you could even wrap one in the cloth that comes with and put 5 or 6 in if you wanted to.
Go on a flat
it's got this really nice fluffy lining, and they're $15 fucking. To me, that's insane.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer if you send knives anywhere.
And he made it so it fits literally perfectly in a flat rate, a small flat rate. It'll slide right in, and it fits like a gem. He did that on purpose. It was fucking genius. David killed it on this.
Yeah, I still have my Solaris. I mean, I love his knives.
Yeah, go buy some because I would love to. He probably has had them sitting around because he had to order a lot, I'm sure. But they're 100% worth the money. Let me put the link in.
Yeah, gobble those up. I'm not gonna grab a couple of those.
Trash. What's trash? Man, are you drunk tonight, buddy?
Hate is gonna hate. It's all good.
Yeah, but there's a couple people, him and he's back and forth. Sometimes he's nice and whatever, and he's mostly just fucking around. Him and L Cap always gives me shit. I love it. Jackman gives me shit in the comments, but this one dude, his name is ELD66 or something, ELDE66, something like that. He fucking hates on my shit. Nobody else, right? Like I've never heard a positive thing out of him, I don't think. But he comes back for more. He watches every fucking video, apparently.
And that's like, I mean, that's great. He's engaging with your
That's
content.
what, like every time he leaves some fucking comment like that, I'm like, well, and you keep coming back. Like what? Like he says shit like, you know, I don't know, like he'll talk shit on me from the video or whatever. Like, you know, I don't know how to explain it.
I
It's
get that
not
all
like
the time.
he doesn't
Personal
say like
attacks.
this knife sucks, you know.
It's
He's like,
personal
oh, and
attack.
you know, he'd be the guy who's like, oh, and the heavy breathing is whatever, you know. But it's like, dude, you keep coming back, so I must be doing something right.
Exactly. He likes your content, but he's one of those kids in the basement that just fucking trolls people.
Yeah,
I watched a fantastic podcast with Russell Brand and
Kyle. What are you talking about? You don't give me shit, dude.
And Jordan Peterson talking about the mentality of trolls and how, because Jordan Peterson's been canceled by a lot of universities. He's a psychiatrist out of Canada, I think.
Okay.
Check out Russell Brand's. He's always on Joe Rogan, but he's on this podcast with Russell Brand yesterday, and it was really good. I mean, because he's like the mentality of a troll. They're not doing it necessarily to be malicious, but you get a bunch of them together and they just feed off each other. It's kind of like this. He was talking about the psychology of it because they want to feel accepted. That's why he keeps coming back, right? Because you engage with him, he engages with you or she.
Yeah, I don't know. He is helping you with the algorithm. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just think it's funny.
Man, shorts will get the haters out in fucking force.
I've had, so like randomly the last month or so, I had a couple, like 3 or 4 shorts that went like, not like viral, but I have like 200 something thousand views on them.
That's huge.
And I think that's why, like, my numbers have gone up like pretty good the last month. I think it's just because randomly a couple shorts, you know, did well. It's starting to come back down now. And the comments on those is fucking insane. I mean, if you go to the one I did on the Knipex pliers, I did one that's why we love Knipex pliers. And it basically what I talk about is why in the knife community we prefer to like use Knipex over vice grips or whatever because they don't have teeth and they don't mar up your shit, right? And the amount of fucking comments on that video, one telling me how to say Knipex right, to the point where I literally bought a shirt just to troll those people. And two, telling me like those are 2 different tools, like you know, giving me so much shit for not knowing what I'm talking about, which I don't. But like I've had to reply to like 800 people and be like, this is just in reference to the knife community, like chill.
And they can't read your replies because if you look at your analytics, 80% of them are from India for shorts. For some reason, all my short really?
Mine, as far as I know, here, let's go investigate. How about that?
And you just have to look at the shorts. And Carco just gave you a dono, a super chat.
Sick. Thank you, dude. 5 bones. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. You the man. Lefty doing tools and lights is a joke. See?
Edgy American, and he's not in caps. What's going on, brother?
All right. So studio content.
Just pick anyone that's got a bunch of views.
Yeah, well, I'm going to pull up the one for... Why did it do that? Oh, that's why. All right, here it is. This one is the one I've been trolled on the most. So
Burnt Soda Bread says there are only 4 left of the blue mash if y'all like that color.
Oh, sick. So here's the video, right?
Right. And then go to audience.
Audience. Look at it, $16 off of 225,000.
And then scroll down. United States. Look at
Yeah,
you.
so for me, it's always United States, Canada, Germany, United Kingdom.
Mine are
And
going to
occasionally I'll
India.
have like some African shit, but it's never like way up there. Like, look, this is good, I think.
That's great. I mean, you're reaching your audience. Maybe it's because you're more established as a channel, so you're seeing.
Like here, let's what's another one that OTF? This one, where is it? This double action one did really well. This one, the one where analytics,
Audience,
audience.
United States.
It's always the same shit.
Yeah, and mine don't look like that on most of my shorts. Like if I just go, see what happens if you go to all shorts, like if you go back to your homepage for your last 28 days, your analytics, just your base analytics.
Uh,
There you go. And then click on shorts.
where's that?
Well, I thought it was,
Content,
yep.
shorts.
And then, yep. And then see where your audience is. Audience is right above that. Let's see if it's. No, that's your whole audience.
Here.
You're getting United States. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Shorts, 69%. See, it's like, yeah. So I totally get coherent fucking.
My content gets all United States with just a few, and then my shorts, the ones that blow up, it seems like I get a lot of India, and I get a lot of comments that I have to translate. So I know it's not bots.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. I tried doing all caps for a while, and I fucking hate it. Because it really doesn't do anything. So now I'm gonna try doing like that. Like if a word stands out, then put it all caps or something. Because like just doing everything all caps really just makes it just as like interesting as all lowercase. Unless you're in a chat like this where everything is all lowercase and then I see fucking Shane show up. I rarely speak in shorts. Don't want to make them worse. Nice. I'd love to wear shorts, but we're only in our 5th month of winter. My IG thinks I'm Indian on one of my accounts. I know what he's talking about. It always suggests Indian. It's great.
Well, see, I don't get the suggestions. That's what's weird. It's just the viewers, and it's mainly on YouTube.
Maybe it's the time of day.
Well, I try to post like at 6. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. So my first is when mine go out.
Try switching that to like I usually post. I try to post between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. basically, because that's what the thing says when people are on.
Yeah.
But it also says it doesn't matter. So I don't know. And I also think that scheduling content immediately fucks you.
Yeah, I agree with that a good bit. I think that, but for me, on my regular content, there are only certain times I can shoot it, and I can shoot 5 videos in a couple of hours, because I don't edit much. And then I have to build the tile, which I've started doing, which I kind of regret. But yeah, it's I couldn't do it without scheduling it if I wanted to release one a day.
Yeah, I have 2 a day. Like, there's no way. It would be a nightmare to sit. I could have them all on private, I guess. But, like, that's what I used to do. And then I would, at a certain time, I would put it on. But, like, you forget.
But doesn't that automatically do it for you when you set the schedule to come out tomorrow, then the day after tomorrow? Doesn't that YouTube automatically keep it in private? Because I can go in and look at them.
Yeah, it keeps it private.
You just think it makes it not as coming out of the gate quickly?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that somehow, I don't know. Nobody realized daylight savings was tonight, I guess. Why?
It starts at 2 a.m.
What does?
Actually, tomorrow morning. Daylight savings time does not start Saturday night. It starts 2 a.m. Sunday morning. and your Apple phone will tell you it's 11:44 Central Time.
Mine says 12:44.
Right, which is the same time that we've been on. Now at 2:00, yours will say 3:00,
Right.
and mine will say,
And I'll hopefully be asleep by then.
yeah, not me.
And luckily tomorrow I think I get to sleep in.
You
'Cause
do.
I did my
Oh.
duty today. That's the way we do it here. We each get like a sleep-in day, and one of us suffers the other day.
But in reality, once you get up early, you probably have the best day because you're spending time with your daughter.
Yeah.
When you
No,
look
it's
back on it,
definitely
really.
nice.
Yeah.
But by the time she's like ready for lunch, I want her to take a nap. And I get
Dude, that
fucking
nap time was what I lived for.
I'm
Believe
so
me.
sad when she
Everything was
doesn't.
scheduled. Everything was scheduled around nap time, and if it didn't happen, if she didn't go down, it would just be like, fuck. I mean, I wouldn't let her go to birthday parties at
Yeah.
certain times of the day. I'd be like, no, man, that's nap time.
Yeah.
Daddy's got to have a break.
I know we're gonna lose an hour and everybody's going to bed early. No, not us people. We're just gonna suffer tomorrow.
I will probably be doing a live stream, recording it for next week because I don't sleep.
I wish we were always on daylight savings.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. I hate to get off work and it be dark. I like to be able to have a
It's so
couple
dumb.
hours
It's
of daylight.
2023. Let's just decide what's best for everybody.
Nobody's
Because to
working in
be
the
on
fall
daylight
months.
savings time all the time. You
Yeah,
know?
Arizona folks figured it out. They were just like, fuck it, we're not going to adhere to it.
Didn't Florida pass a law that they don't?
They call it sunshine, what do they call it? The Sunshine Preservation Act? Yeah,
It's
they did do
always
something.
daylight savings there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because
but
it makes sense for their economy and everything. And there's no downside to it. It's a fucking clock. Clocks don't do anything but capture time that we call time.
right.
And I think it'd be easier, just like if we all used a metric or an imperial system, which is totally a different analogy, but just make it the time that it is.
Well, no. That's the thing. Daylight savings is artificial.
Right.
But it's better. So we should use it all the time.
Right. Right.
Who really notices an hour of sleep loss? Clearly have never stood watch or been on patrol. I haven't.
I just don't sleep much. I get about 3 or 4
I
hours a night.
sleep. Well, I don't know what much is, but I sleep like 6 hours a night these days because of, I'm
Last
always up.
night, I went to bed at 4:00 this morning, and as long as I slept till noon. So I got about 8 hours of sleep. Usually I get little spurts. I take little like hour naps throughout the night. But when you get to be older, it's just the way you do it. You want
I
to
don't know.
be
I feel weird if
conscious.
I don't sleep much for a while. Like having one day a week where I sleep it out a little bit really helps, I think.
I agree. I think sleep is definitely.
The other thing is it depends on what you're doing. Like I spend my entire day from when I wake up to when I go to sleep with my brain fucking moving. Like
Yeah.
I'm always fucking doing something,
But
and
for
I think
me, that's
bad.
focus because I've got real bad ADHD. So at work, I can kind of channel that. And then when things get quiet, like at night, that's when all my ideas and stuff happen, and it just gets noisy.
You're
It's
good
not.
to me. What did I say? Did I say something just now? I don't know what I said. Sleeping 6. Oh, daylight time sucks. Why? Daylight time is the one where it's light out more. See, I think people think about it backwards, but like daylight savings is the one where you get out of work and it's not fucking dark. Like I pick my kid up and I
It's
can
dark.
fucking take her to the park or something.
Walk your dog in the daylight. I mean, to me, it just makes more sense to modern living, to what we all have to do.
Yeah. Do you remember to take your chill pill tonight? I don't know. But yeah, because I spend my I get my kid to sleep, and it's like 9:30. I wake up at 7:30 or whatever, and my kid's up, and then I start work at 8, right? Or 8:30, and then I work all day, and then I pick my kid up right after work, spend the rest of the night with her until she goes to sleep at 9:30, and then I do knife shit. And then before I blink, it's, midnight, and then I'm trying to like start winding down, and then I spend an hour in bed answering comments and on Instagram and shit.
Because it's the
And
only
then-
time you can do your stuff.
Yeah, and then I don't go to sleep till 2 usually. And that's, 1:32. Then I start it back over at 7:30. It's just
So is Zach doing SKL? I just got a notification that SKL with Zach.
yeah, I heard he's doing ZKL or something.
Yeah, but I thought he did Thursday nights. Is he just sitting in for Big Red or something? He must be.
I guess so. When is that starting?
In 10 minutes, but I just got a notification a little while ago, and
Well,
I was just wondering.
let's wrap this up. We'll send everybody over there at 1.
At 12 Central Time, or you Standard Time?
Yeah,
people,
whatever. In
that
9
is.
minutes, we'll send everybody over there.
But I'm a fan of daylight savings time. That's my vote.
Yeah, let's go see how many mashes are left. So I'll show you guys a trick in case you don't know how to figure out how much is left of something. So, wait, hold on, let me.
Are you trying to look at the source
It's
code?
nice to hear lefties writing to us. Yeah, dude, when I answer comments in the middle of, when you get those at midnight, 1, 2, that's me in bed. Yep, most of the time. And then sometimes I answer the replies like in the morning and shit like that. I try to break it up, but every day I go through all the comments because if I don't, they'll fucking pile up and then it's not going to happen, So anyway, the mash. So the way you do it. Wait, why does this one not have? That was weird, right? PayPal kind of went away. So what you do is you take a number. So this is the blue one. Somebody said there was 3 left. You take like 5 and you hit add to cart. And it'll say you cannot add more Divos to your cart. So then you can just work your way down. So 4. So somebody said 3, but there's 4 left.
Ah.
So
I think
that's
they were
how
talking
we
about
know
the
there's
blue. Is
4.
that the
So like
blue?
they put 4 in my cart. If I go to 5, it doesn't work. So we know there's 4, right? So then we go and we delete that and we go back and then we go to the black and let's try 15 first. Can't add 15. Let's try 10. We can add 10. So now we work our way up. 11. Nope.
There's
So
10 left.
10 left. So there's only, was that 14 total?
You have 10 black and 4 blue.
That's awesome.
That
Thank
is
you
awesome,
guys.
dude. Congratulations. I know I bought one tonight, and I know other people did too. They were
Yeah.
mentioning in the comments.
Yeah, I hope the live helped because that was kind of part of my idea. But it was last minute. I was like, shit, that's a good idea, MC. Because he was like, we're giving away a $400 knife. And I was like, I could give something away. And I was like, what can I give away that's worth, something decent? And then I was like, oh, shit, great idea.
It was a great idea. It worked. And
Now,
we
some
got,
websites, if you go to, it depends on the website, but if you go to like Urban EC, I think, if you put in 20 and they only have 5, it'll tell you can only add 5. And it'll tell you right away how many they have.
and Knife Center will fuck you and let you add however many you want.
Yeah,
and
Knife Center
see
will
what
just
they
let you
got.
buy them.
Yeah. They'll let you feed the beast.
Yeah. I'm waiting till Blade Show, Kevin. Yeah, I'm hoping to bring some to Blade Show. I told Brian we would probably just buy some off him. Like, buy his half out, and we're going to take some to the Blade Show.
Is he going to Blade Show? Is he going to set up a table? I guess he doesn't really need
I
to
don't
yet.
think so.
Yeah.
No. Well, we didn't sell it out, Shane. At least not yet, but thank you, dude.
It'll be sold out by tomorrow at noon, I guarantee you.
A lot of times the last ones linger, which is fine. That gives people who were working or, didn't see it this weekend or something a chance,
And don't forget, you've got to go all the way through the checkout to find Sezzle. It is there.
And we have another 100, yeah. We held back 50 of each for QC and whatnot. And I figured it'd be good to do a little drop when they come in too. Because there's probably a lot of people who right now they can't buy it because they didn't get their return yet. And hopefully they'll be in right around tax time when everybody's like, ooh. Like I think our timing on the stout was really good. Because
that's when I always call my extension.
Dropped it on April 9th, which was like right before the end of tax season, which is when everybody does their taxes. I do my taxes as early as I can. Like mine's already done.
That's smart. I'm a procrastinator.
Yeah, like Colin still hasn't done his. And it's bugging the shit out of me because I'm like, dude, we need to get that money out of our account so we know like what we got to work with. But
I don't need Sezzle. I enjoy Sezzle.
Yeah, we can have this conversation all we want. But that makes no sense, dude. If you start a 401k, it's not like you can take your money out of it to buy knives. Like that's the stupidest thing you could do is have a 401k and take money out of it. Unless you're gonna buy a house or something, where you either put it back in or you're using it as another investment or something. But I don't know what he meant. He's just a troll tonight.
It don't matter.
King troll, and he's loving it. He's getting all the attention. All right. Before we wrap it up, because we got 3 minutes. Anything else cool happen or happening that we want to talk about? Oh, have you guys seen these pens? Hold on, let me. This is kind of random, but let me grab it. Where is it? No. Oh, God. Here we go. So, link right here. This is a company called Smooth Precision Pens. They just came out with a pencil. I know some people want like a fancy pencil. It's not really my thing, but they do this like 500 a month thing. They only do 500 pens a month now, and they're like to try to keep their quality up. But they have pencils, I think, right now. Let me see.
They're cool. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. So you have this dragon scale that looks fucking cool, man. Now they're all sold out. This is the blue one. I think they have Zerk right now. So let me see. This is the Valhalla. They have it in Zerk. Oh, cool. They came out with it in Zerk. Maybe. Mini. Okay, so you can get the full size in Zerk. $350 for a full Zerk pen with milling is pretty damn good, I think. But they have the Valhalla one. This is the one I bought that I'm excited about. This fucking black camo. Look at that.
That's sick looking.
How is that not sold out? Like, I don't understand how nobody's bought this fucking pen. I mean, not nobody, but how is that not sold out? Black camo on a pen? I don't know. I'm fucking excited about it.
That's the no guts, no glory, right?
I don't think it says it on there or anything.
No, but that's just what they call it.
Yeah. Yeah. The mini and the full size are available? Dude, yeah. So I bought one of those. And then I also bought the dragon scale in Zerk. So I bought a mini dragon scale in Zerk, which looks fucking amazing, in my opinion. Look at that. Oof. The dragon scale in general is cool. I have a titanium one that's looks like this. It's fucking sick. Great.
Yeah, I like that. I like the camo better, I think.
Yeah, I like both, but that's what's cool about it. They have options. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, so I paid $350, I think, or $330. So you get a good discount. They have a subscription that I signed up for. So every month they have a like limited or special pen or whatever. You get a discount. And then every month you get like first dibs kind of. You can always skip it. And then they have a VIP system where I guess you get even more of a discount and whatnot. And that's after you buy 5 pens. I don't know. I just love the mechanism.
Yeah, it looks really cool the way that the clip looks like it's
They
part of the
used to be
ball.
called Urban Survival Gear, the Tie Scribe pens, if anybody's ever heard of them.
Badass.
Yeah. So check them out. The link's in the chat. It is an affiliate link, so fucking use it. Just kidding.
Use it or lose it.
But I have 3. Well, I have 2. I have an older one I bought a while ago, Urban Survival Gear, and then I have the Dragon Scale tie, and then I have 2 more on pre-order or on order, that Camouflage and the Dragon Scale. And their plan, like they want to deliver everything in like a week or 2. So if you order it, it's not like a big pre-order or anything. All right, let's wrap it up. Send everybody over to Zach. Do we have a link to that we could just drop, or you think everybody?
Yep, I can drop it.
Yeah, drop a link. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for picking up a mash if you did, for supporting us in any way. You know, if you didn't buy one, either way, and for watching tonight. This was fun.
It was a blast. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And there's the link to Zach's live.
All right. John just disappeared. He threw the link and he might have accidentally took himself out, but I might give him a second here to see if he comes back and wants to say peace out, but he might have lost power or something. Who knows? That was weird. But definitely go over to Zach's stuff and watch SKL. He clicked the link. Yeah, he probably did. All right. Anyway, I'll catch you guys. Thank you very much. Love you all. Have a great night. I'll see you Thursday.